It's pretty fucking fantastic.
Like, I got to the music store. I called and said, I'm here to pick up my order. They said, we will meet you at the door. I walked to the door, they handed me the box and the stuff, and I walked away, and that was it.
I am a fan.
That and anybody would deliver like literally anything. Like, we will drop your food off on the front door with beer, and you won't have to talk to us.
You have to tell them the weird UPS guy story.
All right, so here's what happens.
Oh God.
Dude walks up. What's in the corner? Oh, you can actually see like the.
Focus.
Wow,
Don't be ADD.
I'm
Focus.
sorry. All right, so doorbell rings. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Dog starts barking, and I like hear a person standing out there. So I'm like, okay, like I guess I have to sign for a package or whatever, or it's like someone trying to sell me some shit, whatever. So
In the middle of a pandemic?
yeah, I just work here. Calm down. Let me tell the story.
Okay.
So how come I can't see Casa?
I don't know.
I
Tell the
can.
damn story.
Yeah, focus.
We can see everybody.
Please
Okay.
focus.
So I go outside, and Appa's barking her ass off because, that's what she does.
People.
And I step outside, and I'm kind of like holding her back with my foot, and I step out into like, you've seen my entryway, right? Like this little cover.
Yeah.
And, there. So I step out onto my doormat, and the male dude, like, holds out a hand and like doesn't step back and goes, remember, 6 feet. And I'm like, you rung my doorbell.
And then waited.
And then you waited and stood, and then he like puts it on the floor awkwardly and like backs away from me before he like turns and leaves. It was the most ridiculous experience I have ever had with someone. Like, don't ring the doorbell.
Or
You're
just ring the doorbell and leave it like
Yeah.
you have all the other
Put the
times.
package down, ring the doorbell as you are turning around.
So
What the hell?
So wait, it was an overly socially enthusiastic package delivery man? Is he related to CAG?
no, he was
No,
fucking weird,
it was-
'cause he was all like,
So he's
He
really
wa-
a gag.
so yeah.
Did he want
that
to
was my
talk
story.
to you?
No, he didn't want to talk to me.
He what the hell is going on with the freaking lizard, man?
I don't know, but I've claimed the saddle.
That's what she said.
Ew.
Right, so ready? Everybody
Did
actually
we-
here?
It would really solve all of Falkhaven's current problems? Can you
Yes.
can you change solved to caused?
Having left all of Falkhaven's current problems.
Yeah. We solved the previous problems by causing the current ones would be the way to.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if I actually gave XP last time or, but you're supposed to have 7,800 at the moment.
7,800?
Oh wait, hold on.
Whoa. Alright,
Yeah,
so we
just-
leveled, right?
Whoa, hold on.
You're
7,800.
level 4 now.
You said
Oh
7.
my god! You should have told us before. Now I haven't even.
He hasn't.
I haven't
we
even done my
7,800.
We have not.
7,800.
You didn't level.
No, we didn't level.
You're level
Oh.
4.
Ah.
Every time you ask if you're level, you're going to lose a level.
But you want me to like do the math myself?
Yes.
You're the worst.
No, you got 7,800 total XP. Not math. There's no math.
Okay. The next level, Leah, will be 14,000 XP. So you gotta wow.
Okay. Okay, well they said it was you leveled, and I was like, okay, and I'm like, wait, what? Why didn't we talk about this last week?
So last time, as you set out towards Riverend, you spent some time on the road. You met some very innocent travelers that you murdered and stole
I don't
their
think they
children.
I don't think they were so innocent.
After sort of making friends with some standoffish little half-orcs children, you made it to a tavern, and that was literally all we did last time.
Yep.
So, y'all went to sleep.
Put,
You got a long rest if anybody needed it. I don't know if anybody actually needed a long rest at this point.
posted Ivan outside the boys' door.
Yep.
Caw.
And that's how we wake up in the morning. Ivan is. Oh, yeah, he's an owl now, isn't he?
Yep,
Yes.
he's now.
A black owl.
Yep.
Yep.
With red
Ivan's
eyes.
still sitting outside the boys' door.
Why is it gotta be black?
People start waking up.
Because everything has to be black.
Yeah, that's right. Forgot who we're talking about here.
This is our resident Vax.
So. People started getting up and around, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Alex
No.
will get
Breakfast.
up. And,
It's a nice breakfast spread this time, varieties, sausages, breads, cheeses, butter.
Roll for sausage quality.
Yeah.
And we have notes.
Oh,
Did session 19
didn't make the
Guys.
deadline, not count.
Guys, do not miss this. This is quality sausage.
God.
Pretty good sausage.
That's what I said.
There's like 3 or 4 varieties.
I feel like So's stealing my lines right now.
So,
Yo, no. No, you can't even claim that. You can't claim lines. Says could claim lines, you can't claim
That's
lines.
literally not a rule. Hold on. This is me responding to you.
Again, I'm gonna.
thimble.
And apparently, my rule holds from that response.
So as everybody makes their way down, sit around, eat, I assume.
Yep.
Al remains at the door. Children does not come down. Elspeth probably doesn't come down.
Elspeth does not come down.
So we all sit awkwardly and eat quietly.
Well, I mean, there's not really much to talk about until we get to River End. I'm ready to get somewhere with some civilization.
Merkin, how far would you say we are from River End?
I don't know, Dungeon Master. How far would you say we are?
At the pace you've been making, you'd probably be a day, and then next like midday. Next day you would get there.
At the pace we're going, 2 days.
Do you suppose that we could pick up the pace now that we have 2 cots, perhaps?
Ah, yes, the World War II carts make you go faster.
I think
I
this
just
is-
am
based-
apparently.
based on physics, I think that's gonna be a no.
Well, if you have
one card on the
some-
other.
no,
I mean,
I'm
2
thinking if
cars,
some of the people were walking, now they
200
can all be
horsepower.
on carts.
that's 400 horsepower altogether.
Well, then,
I mean, 400 horsepower is enough to do, a 10-second quarter mile, according to a series of movies that they keep making sequels to.
Depends on the car's weight, but yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is all in character, by the way.
Yes. BT Dubs, Khalid's an engineer.
Fast,
BT Dubs.
Fast and Furious is actually set in Aedor. So,
All right. So
What
we
we doing?
don't talk other than talking about how long it's going to take until this is over.
all right.
Boys still not downstairs?
Nope.
They
Did
got
anybody?
Check on 'em.
There you go.
What was that?
Oh, so we'll go check on them.
You going up to check on them? So you knock on the door or just step it in there?
Knock on the door.
Some shit like they've been horribly murdered in the night. He's
Oh
gonna
my
keep
God.
He's going to keep us here for another
By a
15
fire-breathing
seconds.
goat.
No fire breathing goats. Don't
So
steal shit
there's
from my
no
dog
response for a
family.
while, and it probably, if you wait, it'll probably take a good minute before the door cracks open. One of the boys standing there.
Hi.
Kind of awkwardly waves at you.
There's breakfast downstairs and food. We're gonna go and get the carts loaded up and head on out soon.
Stop eating peanuts.
Don't put them on my desk.
Well, I don't want them in reach.
I mean, if you eat them all, he won't eat them.
True.
Teamwork.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of looks back at the other boy who's kind of sitting crisscross applesauce on the bed. And then nods and it's like kind of moves to like step out with you, or like you're supposed to come with him, like you're coming to get him.
Well, y'all gather up your stuff and you can meet us downstairs.
Yeah, they have new clothes now.
Yeah, you can put your new clothes on if you want.
Ow.
What was that?
Corona.
Me dying. Don't worry. Yeah, they got a nod and look at all their things they have, which I don't know. Their old clothes, I guess, Apollo clothes, basically.
But come on whenever y'all are ready to eat.
All right, and he
Good sausage.
starts putting his shirt on and tucks the rest of his clothes under his arm and comes with you like 10, 15 seconds later.
Ivan follows the boys.
Like, all right, but like, does he like hop along the ground after him? Because he's an
He
owl.
pulls
so-
up like his owl butt and does the awkward long leg.
Yeah.
roll.
Oh, jeez. Where's Jiff? Where is it?
All right, so boys come down.
Is he walking in? Is Ivan walking behind or in front?
Nope.
She says follow.
Jiff explains it all.
He's following. Cam will look back and see it and start mimicking the bird. Just to see if she gets a laugh out of the boys.
They seem very confused.
And then he'll point to the bird and do it again.
For teenagers, nothing is funny.
They look between the bird.
Yeah, y'all are almost there,
Back
y'all.
to the bird. They look very confused.
You're not that far off from it.
I'm having fun. Y'all can do that, you know. Come on.
He walks on.
Still awkward as hell.
Tab's totally not, even as a kid, gonna play a kid NPC, gonna act like anything but Tab.
I don't know how much child is left in these kids, based on the missing tongues and slavery bit.
That's true.
Cam will try to bring it out. Because it's fun.
So they come down. They sit at a table. No.
Cam will get them breakfast and make sure they're all taken care of.
All right. As soon as food is produced, they devour it, all of it.
Good, I'll get them extra.
They devour that too, and this keeps going until you stop.
Cam understands this, man.
All right.
I mean, they're growing boys. They need their food. If they're gonna grow up big and strong like Stump.
And grow
I
those
have an
things
owl
back.
in the corner.
And we'll get some like travel food or something if there's some available to give to the boys for the road.
You ask her, just grab some.
Well, we'll ask her. Yes.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
ask
we'll-
for a package of food that's travel worthy.
Yeah, she'll pack up some like bread and cheese, in a bundle.
And I'll give her a pay
No,
whatever it is and
Meat
give her a hefty
rolls
tip.
or-
You want meat stuff like one of the
It's
travel
like sausage
food?
rolls. It's like a bread and it's got meat filling in
It's
it.
bread and cheese.
I think that's called a hot dog.
No.
Bread and cheese.
How much does it cost?
You paid last time I recall. I think Elspeth threw like a ton of money at her.
She
Oh,
really
okay.
dropped a
It's
handful.
probably on the house at this point.
She just put like it's some stupid amount. It was like 14. No, 5 gold, 10 silver, and 10 copper.
Yeah, it's
She's
like
great with money.
It's
Seven
hurt my
gold.
soul.
She has a lot of purchasing experience.
She doesn't. She's like,
He just throws money at people to get out of the conversation.
Okay.
All right. So he gives you that.
Does that cover the rooms as well?
Yeah, everything's paid for.
We'll get them loaded up into the wagon soon.
Okay. Elspeth's still not down.
Oh,
We know it. Are you leaving?
Oh, she's not?
No.
all right. I'll run up, and I'll go see if I can go see if she is ready to go. I'm gonna go up and knock lightly on Elspeth's door.
Okay. You stand there for a while. There's no answer.
She's
But-
escaped. She has
Alex-
alter self. She could be anyone.
Alex is gonna knock lightly, a little bit louder.
Lightly but louder.
Lightly louder.
I meant to say a little bit louder. I did lightly the first time. I meant a little bit louder. But you just let me be.
Not so easy, is it? Yeah, there's no response.
I'm gonna try the door. Is it unlocked or locked?
Oh, it'll be unlocked.
Unlocked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
She's like,
kind of.
they'll be watching the kids. They won't see me slip away.
I'm going to pop my head in and look around. Do I see Elspeth?
No, you don't see Elspeth. You know it. The room's being used, but it's packed up and empty.
Feel the bed. Is it warm?
Is it? So it looks like the room has been used, but it is now empty.
It's not like clean or anything, but yeah, somebody's was in there at some point.
Okay. Is there only one stairwell out of here, or is there another set of stairs out?
There's like a little staircase.
Feel the bed. See if
What's
it's
that?
warm.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and check the bed and see if it's warm.
All right, creeper.
See, I knew that was like.
And how messy is Elspeth? Are like the blankets everywhere and
You're
This is
messing with
covered
the
in
crime
cracker.
scene now.
It's just covered in cracker crumbs.
from
Oh,
the owl.
as if necromancy wasn't bad enough. She eats crackers in bed.
Chaos.
That's definitely a hanger.
Okay, if you're gonna check how warm the bed is, you need to roll an investigation check.
For that? Seriously?
Alex brings the sheets up to her face like,
13.
They feel room temperature.
She gone.
She's been gone for a while
Yeah, she
now.
disappeared too.
Is there a window in this
No,
room?
I accidentally reloaded.
what?
Yeah.
You can't just leave.
Yeah,
the
all the rooms are pretty much identical.
This is
Elspeth's room looks
sarcastic,
pretty much the
says-
same as yours.
Does it have a window?
There's a
Mark-
window. There's like a little chest of drawers, closet thing.
Says she's gone and Casta disappeared.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, I know.
Table.
This
Like
is how
she
she
did.
quits the campaign.
What?
Why is everybody going away?
Yes. What? Caster, go
I
back. back.
I accidentally hit reload.
No, I can finally see you all.
Hit the
Reconnecting.
reload, go to the little cog.
It's basically what to do for
Okay, come on.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I got everybody.
I
No.
don't.
Shit.
Nope, I don't have
Okay.
cast.
I have everybody now.
No, wait till I
Now I have everybody. Okay. Has the window been opened?
It's closed right now.
Okay, would it be possible for somebody to go out of that window?
You're on the second floor.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's big enough to fit through.
I mean,
how bad of a drop is it? Is there like
It's
a
a baby.
roof line that you could drop down onto?
Asher.
Hi, Ashi.
He's
Hi.
climbing. Look at that baby climb.
Oh my God, that
No,
baby
is
is
he
a
gonna be
climber.
As you look out,
Die.
it's like it's facing the road, so there's packed dirt underneath. There's no.
Do I see our carts and stuff out there?
No, not from this angle.
Hi, Asher.
Hey, Ashi. Hi. Oh, what a cutie pie he is.
I know. Are you getting daddy?
Oh my God, he's
Your
so
daddy.
cute.
That's my speaker. That's a phone. He's tiling.
You have seen mommy and daddy do this.
I love it so much. Oh, they
Asher,
must
you gonna call
FaceTime with
me?
relatives and stuff.
so I'm seeing that his bed is working out real well.
Well,
guess it's
you know,
hilarious.
better
Might be
than him
big
breaking his neck on that crib, though.
Yeah.
He was.
It's more annoying, but safer.
Yeah.
He actually went to bed really well last night, which was a surprise. But
Because you gave him his freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I mean,
awful.
it's only been a rebellion against not being
Oh.
able to choose.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
so glad we got to that.
Whole campaign has been derailed by a child. I'm not even.
Oh.
worried about
And now he's climbing again.
this is the story of my life.
There's nowhere to go.
I love it, that baby so much.
Go back
Oh
now.
my goodness. Oh me, he's a cutie. All right. And then you said there was only one staircase down to the main room, right?
Yes.
Is everybody
It's
pretty
also
busy? Is everybody pretty busy downstairs? Like, how easy would it be for me to go down the stairs and out the door without
Right
anybody
now,
really noticing me?
you-
Yeah,
Beat pretty hard.
that's what I was worried about. Okay, but I was trying not to really call her out. I wanted to just go see if I could find her without letting everybody know she was gone yet.
Is the owl still in the
What?
dining room with us?
Yep,
Yeah,
the
he's just
owl-
kind of sitting on a chair somewhere,
The owl
probably.
followed the boys.
He's just kind of sitting on a chair nearby and staring at the boys, unblinkingly.
And I would have seen the owl, of course.
It's a weird black owl.
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs
I
and
can't
say,
I hate everything.
go downstairs and say, Elspeth must have gone out to the cots already this morning. Perhaps we should get some extra food for her in case she didn't get anything to eat, because it's pretty early in the morning. But I'm gonna make it like I just believe she's out by the carts, even though Alex does not really believe that she's just out by the carts.
So you're not enlisting the aid of the party.
Well, I know I'm gonna wait and see.
If she does, then she can't be everywhere at the same time.
Oh my
So
god.
If she investigates it all herself, then she can literally be there for everything.
Chorizo? What? Why is everybody disappearing again? I said not touch anything.
I'm back.
It's you.
I was restarted because I wanted to update Roll20.
Yeah, I need to do that too. But
I reconnected because I couldn't see Kag.
No, I don't
Oh.
see Tab and Khalid.
I don't see
Reconnect.
Tab.
Oh my
Tab,
god.
I see
my.
Honeycast and Stump. I'm good.
That hurts. That hurts my
Wow. Wow.
Now I see
So-
everybody but Leah. There's
feelings.
Leah.
Let's see. Okay, there's Leah.
so
There we go.
Are you So you're telling everybody this and then walk out?
Yeah, well, she's there, and I'm gonna say,
Inside
I
check.
say, oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Roll
Khalid-
inside check.
Khalid doesn't think anything.
Yeah, but funny enough, does Alex know what aiding and abetting is?
She should probably make like a.
I'm literally a criminal, but okay, go for it.
Wait, she said
Okay.
it. She said it.
Okay, we lost Castan, Cog.
I didn't do anything.
Oh my
No,
god.
we didn't.
No,
I
we
see him
didn't.
fine.
I lost Castan, Cog.
Well, I don't see.
I did too.
Okay.
Reconnected.
Oh my god,
Think
y'all.
anything.
Okay, I see
I
everybody.
see everybody
See
again.
everybody.
I don't
Touch
see
nothing.
Sezdag reconnecting.
It says doesn't have a camera.
He has one.
I was gonna get. I have one on my work computer and our old laptop, but it just there's something going on network wise with our router. It does not like Roll20.
All I hear.
I
Is
don't think
excuses.
anybody or anything likes Roll20.
I
Yeah.
mean, who likes
Every time I've
Roll20?
actually bothered to get either of those machines out,
Except Gag.
Thank you.
I can't see anyone, and you guys can't see me.
Cog is not part of that set.
Okay, but she should probably make a deception check. Just saying, because she's lying.
I mean, I'm not lying. Well, I
She
mean,
did say that, Elspeth was not
I
there.
mean-
She probably stepped out. I mean, as far
Yeah,
as she
I
knows,
mean-
she might have stepped out.
I mean,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
that's what
fully
you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
said.
we'll go, oh, well, the bird's here.
That's
She's
right.
around somewhere.
Carry on.
Carry on. So you walk out?
Um,
Where you
yeah, I'll go ahead and head out.
Where you going?
I'm getting the boys loaded into the cart.
Yeah, I'm going
you
out
outside?
towards the cart.
All right. So you come out to your cart. There's I don't remember which body fog came. Was it an ox?
I think it was the
We
ox.
They had an ox, and then the other one's pulled by 2 horses.
It's not anymore because those horses are gone.
What?
Oh,
Cart's
The
still
ho-
there. Cart's untouched. Both of them. The ox is still there. The other horses are not there.
both of the horses?
Both of the horses.
I'm going. Is there like a stable master or somebody who minded the carts and horses?
No, it's just kind of attached to the inn. It's kind of like drive-through parking lot. Like a little.
So they don't have
What do they call
somebody
it?
that
Stalls.
watches and takes care of the horses and carts and stuff. Like no,
No,
no.
this is not one of
groom?
your father's fancy inns. It's just kind of there for people to have somewhere to tie horses and stuff up to.
Do we see Elspeth?
No,
Hmm.
not in the cart. I don't know. What do you?
Okay.
Just in general?
Yeah. Do we
don't
see her anywhere?
See her anywhere around?
No, she's not there.
Who else came out with Cam and Alex and the boys?
Good question.
Stumped in.
Okay. Anybody else?
Anyone else? What?
Did
Walk
anybody
outside.
else come out with the rest of us with Stump, Cam, and Alex?
Yeah, I guess I followed Cam.
Okay, that means Khalid probably came too.
Did you go out?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, so Khalid, the entire party left the inn
Everybody left.
mess hall, and he just stayed.
It's like
Okay.
sausage.
He's gonna pick the meat out of those plates.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's excited to
didn't leave
see
any.
me.
So, Khalid and
Uh,
Merkin are still in the inn, and
No,
we're
just
out
Khalid.
to see the
Khalid.
horses missing.
So I'll.
Cam will go poke his head back in and tell Khalid, "Hey, our horses are gone."
Excuse me?
Well, so much for trying to
Our
solve the mystery.
horses are gone. And then Cam will just walk out.
Lead is going to side length, stand up, retrieve his glaive from where he left it next to the stairs and from when he came down, and head outside.
You find your party.
I found the party.
Minus
We
one.
went.
Alright, is
we
this
went
like Clue?
Yeah.
lost.
Elspeth did it with the chamber pod.
Alex killed Elspeth with a horse
Yeah.
in the stairs.
Yeah, that's what's happened. You can go with that if you want. The bird is here. Is there anybody else left? Was there
Bird just
anybody?
came walking out too, by the way. He just follow.
Was there any other people in the breakfast room or in the dining room when we were in there?
There was just in tavern lady.
Is there anybody else around here?
Living? Yeah, there's other people. You don't walk around.
I mean, do I see other people around?
There's nobody like out walking around. No, it's a pretty small place.
So there's nobody nearby.
No.
Is there anybody outside of the tavern?
The rest of your party at the moment.
I mean, besides those people.
I believe I already answered this when I said nobody else you can see and nobody else around.
Cam will go back in and ask the innkeep lady if she saw anybody leave with the horses.
Oh no. Are they gone? No.
Yeah, our horses that were pulling the cart are gone.
Oh. Well, no. I mean, I went to sleep after you went up to bed last night.
Was anybody up early this morning? Do you think anybody might have seen something? Was Solomon up?
I can ask him. He's out running around in the forest right now, I think.
That'd be real helpful.
Well, it'll be a little bit before I can get a hold of him, but I'll call him in if you want.
Well, we'll see. I'll find out what the others are wanting to do. Thanks.
Khalid is going to summon his lizard in from, I guess, the woods because he wasn't going to leave it in town.
Is anybody good at tracking? See if they can
Not
figure out
me.
where the horses went.
We could take the spreadsheet that we made.
If he opens the spreadsheet,
I have 2 survival, plus 2 to survival.
I have a +1.
I have a +3 to survival.
Oh,
Well,
look
Stump
at
and
Stump.
Cam can start looking then.
All right.
Cam will assist Stump so he gets advantage if it's okay.
So-
Stump
kinda
did not
stuck
say
here
he
for a
was
little
looking
bit?
for tracks, though. Let's not assume you can make other people do what they want.
He said he was gonna look. He
All
said it. I'm not assuming.
Stump will do whatever Cam wants him to.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying personal autonomy.
He said it. And I said Cam will assist him.
Was coerced.
he was not coerced.
Roll a survival with like that.
Russ, roll a contested survival. Apparently, Tab is real concerned for your personal autonomy.
Yes. So you see, it's there's been people coming and going. The ground is pretty hard and road-like, especially here. But you can definitely see like 2 tracks of horses, and a little deeper than everybody else. Hasn't rained or anything to cover them over, and they just kind of seem to go in separate directions. Off, like one goes up through the small little village towards the closest forest, and one seems to have been running down kind of forest, the road you came from.
So back the way we came.
Yeah.
I think our horses are gone, guys.
She must really miss Riverend. Or not Riverend, the other place that we live.
She's
Okay.
hoping to miss Riverend entirely.
Yeah. I don't know what we do, folks, because it's gonna be real awkward if this is a murder and we're just like, oh shit, I guess we move on.
Was that in character?
No, it was not in character. I have to stare at my wife to figure out what the hell's going on.
I'm not here. I don't know why you're looking at me.
She outplayed you.
She outplayed all of us.
I mean, I wasn't even trying to stop her.
Oh wow, we're down a party member. Let's go.
And then cast a rerolls and Stump cry. Guys,
No,
we have
I'm
to get her or
kidding.
else Stump will cry.
Don't you dare.
Cam will go in and tell the lady, well, the horses have gone in different directions. I don't know where they've gone to, but can we leave our cart here and just pay you some storage or something on it just for a bit?
Yeah, certainly. I can have somebody pull it around back, just cover it over.
That'd be great, thanks. So I think,
Horses went in 2 different directions.
Yes.
I mean, if we're not back in a month or 2, sell it. It's yours. Whatever.
Okay.
So, Stump,
I can handle it.
did it look like the horses had a rider?
I was actually just going to ask that same question. I'm curious, like the horse that went towards the forest, I'm thinking it might have just been let out. But is there any indication of whether or not it would have a rider or not?
You can't see like any is like substantially deep or anything imprints like that. No.
She's not a heavy individual. She's skinny goth.
That makes sense. I can totally believe that.
I think Elspeth is kind of beyond skinny, honestly.
How far away was it from where we buried those bodies?
That's been where you picked up the boys.
Yeah, that was days ago,
That,
right?
Yeah, that was like several days ago. That was about 3 days ago.
How far is the forest that the one horse track went to?
That's just a few hundred feet.
I'm going to follow that one.
All
I
right.
believe he's gonna go with him.
Okay.
And I'm leaving the lizard back there with Alex. Is Alex talking? Lee, are you talking to us?
I don't know.
No, I am now. I was gonna say Alex will go with Stump, and because that seems the most likely.
So
I don't think she'd go backwards, and I don't think she's gone far. The bird is still here. She wouldn't have left the bird outside of her sight for very long.
She seemed rather partial to Ivan. Like, I think you're right. There's no reason she would just leave him if she didn't have the intention of coming back. Did it look like there was a struggle at all in her room, Alex?
No, it did look like somebody had stayed there, but no. I mean, no problems, no weirdness or anything like that.
She left her books.
I mean, no, none of her things were there.
Oh, she's definitely gone then.
But she left a bird. She wouldn't have left a bird.
The bird is there to
back
watch
into the
us.
inn and go back
She can-
upstairs.
She can see us through the bird. The bird's there to watch us and let her know if we're following her.
So Khalid's going back upstairs.
Yes.
All right. And Stump's tracking.
Yes.
All right. All right.
The
So
party.
Cam is waiting with boys.
Yeah, Cam will stay with the boys and keep an eye on them. Maybe walk a little bit, just look around the area, like the inn's yard and stuff like that, to see if there's any
Alright.
any other clues.
Merkin's back at the table. The sausage is really good.
He'll make a game of it with the boys, like trying to find things.
All right. So you follow. So Stump's going by himself. Not with Alex.
No, Stump and Alex and apparently Khalid and the lizard are going.
No, just the lizard.
Lizard
Khalid
back.
didn't go.
Lizard's staying at the stables.
All right.
Mhm.
Make a chart. So you go over there. You're trying
The
to.
lizard can guard the ox, so we don't lose another ant.
Yes.
You know, the village is kind of in a like this large clearing, basically. You know, there's some farm fields and stuff, and then the other edge of it is where the forest starts again, and that's where the tracks go, kind of between some houses and off. And like you continue in a couple of hundred feet, but you don't like see anything immediately. You just keep going. You can keep following it if you want. Khalid, what you doing upstairs?
I'm gonna let myself into her room,
Okay.
and I'm going to look for signs of a struggle.
Roll an investigation check.
I mean, wouldn't I have noticed that when I rolled my investigation check if there was a sign of a struggle?
But you didn't ask for that specifically.
I mean,
this is gonna be good. I have a -1. Oh, nice.
Hey. So the room has been lived in, you know, it's been tidied up, you know, not disturbed much. It's not like cleaned up like they do, not when you check out. But
Check out.
it's you know, everything's gathered up neatly. You know, beds like straightened out in place, put the covers back on and stuff. No real signs of struggle or anything.
Okay. And none of her stuff is there.
Nope.
Okay.
It looks like a slightly more lived-in version as when you stepped into your in-room.
It's very odd, folks. Okay.
I
Alright.
mean, isn't?
It's pretty fucking odd.
I don't know about that, but okay.
There's no note, nothing.
Like,
Why would she leave a note to someone she's convinced is going to hang her?
We've made very clear that we're not going to hang her.
So you've convinced yourself that you're not going to hang her. Good job.
Because it's
Stop.
the truth.
Stump, are you continuing to track into the forest, or are you just...
What do you
I don't know,
think, Stump?
how far have we gone?
You're about like 200-300 feet into the forest edge. You know. You can
I'm gonna
keep-
keep looking
seeing.
around. I'm gonna keep looking around. I'm gonna keep an eye out, see if I see anything that looks out of place. Like,
Roll up perception check. As you look around, you know, it's
God, I have a +7 and still only got a 12.
as you
Okay.
follow the tracks, you know, where Stump's kind of seen the horse tracks. You can see there's like some branches broke, the horse gone through and stuff, but you don't see anything like out of place.
Okay. Do you think she came this way? I just don't. I don't. Did she say anything to you last night or yesterday evening at all?
Nope, she didn't say anything to me.
She didn't say anything to me either. Though she was very emotional. I'm not going to lie. She did seem very emotional when we were sitting around talking there for a while, I think. Let me look. Pretty sure she was literally
that
almost about to
character.
cry.
Well,
Inaccurate.
That may
No,
have
I was
just
looking
been
at the
because she
chat.
wanted to be herself, but
She is very concerned about what may happen in River End. I don't think that it's going to be as bad as she believes, but she's been told a lot of stories by her family that, it's hard. I understand.
well, I have no reason to believe that the stories are not true. But I don't think that she would have just taken off on us.
I don't think she would have taken off without saying something to you or Cam, and I don't think she would have left the bird behind. I don't think she would have worried about that.
Well, I think if she was, you would think it.
I don't think you're there.
But I came back downstairs. Oh wait,
They're in the woods.
They're in the woods. Oh shit! I
He
did it. I
jumps out of
pulled
a
an
bush.
Alex. Oh.
And suddenly Gleed appears next to us in the forest.
Hey guys!
He hangs down from a tree.
From the back of his lizard.
Asshole.
If there's nothing particularly suspicious about what we're following, I think Stump's going to turn around and head back.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
That was weird.
You're really quiet now.
Not my fault.
Are you back?
Yeah. Worked on it.
Anyway, I don't know. I mean, do we
Discord
just
has
give
lost
us some
the honey back in.
space, or do we think that perhaps here in a short while the bird will just poof and he'll be gone because she'll call him back to her? I mean, I don't know.
Is that you? Are
Yep.
you in? All
I'm
right.
back. Yay.
Discord being weird.
Y'all got really quiet.
You guys get really quiet.
I'm like, wow, I can see them moving, but I don't hear anything.
For once, roll 20 actually held up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's shock.
What have you
What do you
speaking
think?
ill of this?
What do you think, Stump? Should we go back? Should we
I
continue
think
to
that we
look?
should.
All right.
This
We'll
is
head
set up
back.
So Tad didn't have to prepare anything.
No, yeah, I prepared lots of things.
I mean, she left the bird so she can watch how we reacted.
We were so close to town.
I know. I'm so ready to be in a town.
Go to a town. Nobody's stopping you. So you, Stump and Alex come back. Rejoin Camps and half orcs sitting on a cart. I guess I don't know what you're doing. Is Khalid coming out too, or you're
Yes.
just tossing
Um,
the
Please stay with the group.
Alex
like licking the
Alex is gonna
bedposts,
Alex is gonna talk to the boys and she's gonna say, did either of you see the other woman that was with us last night? Her bird is here. Did you see her at all this morning, or
Both of them. shake their heads.
yes or no is fine.
Did we find anything around the yard? Because while they were off doing their thing, we were searching the yard.
Are you aware?
Yeah, I said we
what?
were looking around to
no,
see.
they
If,
both shake their head. What are you looking for?
I said I was going to make a game of it with the boys and
Okay, I missed that part.
investigate around the yard.
Okay,
I'm
but what are
trying
you
to look and see if
investigating
there's
for?
anything that seems out of that would give us any clues as to where Elspeth is. Or
Okay, roll an investigation check.
yeah, I made a game out of it though.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it was effective.
The boys are not very good at this. They mostly follow you around. And kind of distracting, for actually finding anything. They step over things. They kind of step in the middle of things.
So I'm gonna ask this in a non-offensive way. Did they seem to be like Stump intelligence level.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
I
Wow.
prefaced it with I didn't want this to be offensive. So it
Doesn't
makes
mean
me
you
completely
I
immune
don't
to
mean to be
fallout.
racist,
thought-
but-
No offense, but I hate
I'm
all
gonna
half
say
orcs.
something
Does
really
that really count?
Because we were asking that, I think we need to know what is Khalid's intelligence level.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You
I'm
did have
pretty
a minus.
sure- I'm pretty
You
sure
had
it's
a
his dump
minus
stat.
1 to
Oh,
investigation.
it's 100%
so
his dump stat.
So you have a whole point but more than intelligence than Stump.
I have 2 points of intelligence more than Stump. Thank you.
He can read and write, barely.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't
Since
seem
I
slow
have
on the
a
uptake of
plus
things you tell them.
1 to no, I have plus nothing to it.
You know, they seem to have like not a wide concept of things they understand, but you know, when you explain something to them or tell them to do something, they don't see if they have any issue like understanding it.
Well,
Do they
Cam's
open
just
doors
going to
Like
teach
Stump,
them.
I guess. I don't know what you're trying to imply.
Whether they're good at it or not, Cam's going to try to teach them, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So search around there. You know, when Stump and Alex comes back, you don't really find anything of noteworthy value. You know, there's footsteps coming, like leading in, leading out. You know.
It's really. Has anybody
Oh no.
No.
Bring Elspeth back.
I mean, what do we do here, folks?
Well, I mean, we obviously can't continue on without her. We have to make sure that she's safe, although I have no reason to suspect that she's not.
We don't know where she went.
That is accurate.
Okay, this might seem like a stupid question, but did anybody actually ask the innkeeper if she left this morning?
Yes.
I
Yeah, she
asked
was-
the
she was
innkeeper if they'd. Yeah, they asked if they'd seen where.
She hadn't seen anybody since you got
Yeah.
up.
I'm not sure what we should do.
Is there anybody? There's no guard. Have we talked to Solomon yet?
No, she was getting him. He's out playing.
How long is that going to take?
I don't think that's how things work.
He doesn't have a cell
Solomon
phone.
back yet?
He's too little to have a cell phone.
So, is there any chance, given the way that she was talking last night, is there any chance that she has gone with some notion that she has to throw herself on the mercy of the tower or something in order to keep us from being involved in anything that's going on? Is there even a chance of that?
No.
I mean, she hasn't explicitly said that she would run.
The last time I remember her talking, she said, "Whatever happens now, it's not your." And then she left. It's not your fault, but she left.
So, I mean, that doesn't suggest that she would try to go home.
I mean, I don't think there's any reason. I don't think there's a way for her to go home, because given how paranoid she is about the situation, I think she would think that you would follow her and drag her back. So she
Also,
wouldn't go
from what
home
you know,
and put her family in risk.
Khalid knows, but you know, Elspeth lives. Elspeth's home is really far away.
It's far as fuck.
Starvation distance.
Yeah.
Like, she's not walking there like as the crow flies. Like,
Well,
Obviously,
no, I
she
mean,
thinks we're
but
gonna
she
follow
has.
her. That's why
I
she
mean,
sent the horses in 2 directions.
She has some gold now, and and some skills. She could probably get there.
she's also
It's-
fucking terrible with money. So, there's that.
I think
That
you are
sounded
not.
a little real life.
Yeah, that didn't sound like a
She's
character
actually,
voice.
in real life, she's way better with money than I am, so that's...
I don't know.
Clearly.
Hey, Tab, Stump's gonna head up to his room by himself for a minute.
Okay.
And please refer to your PM.
I will refer to my PM.
Whoa. So, you really think
There's
now
already
is the
so
time
much-
to do that?
I mean, there's already been some pre-session stuff happening clearly. Otherwise,
I guess we're gonna stand around and look dumb.
yeah.
I mean, I'm eating. I don't care what you guys do.
Still?
You sound surprised. I don't know why you're surprised.
I don't know why I'm surprised either. Cam has probably started eating again by this point.
Cam's just with the boys.
I mean, given half a chance, I think the boys would eat again too.
There's no. I'm really.
All right. So you guys kind of hanging around down there?
I don't really know what to do. I don't know if we should give chase. I don't know if we should just let her be. I don't know if she would have gone. I just don't think she would have gone on without us, and it does seem unlikely that she would have left without telling Stump at the very least, or Cam, unless she was trying to protect them from something.
There's that lovely keyboard.
A lot of typing going on here.
Is Bird still here?
The bird is just kind of sitting on the cart staring at the boys.
Alright, so we interrogate the bird.
Ah, I will walk up to the bird.
Will
Grab
you-
a finger in its chest.
No, I'll offer it some sausage.
It eats some.
I'm gonna look at the bird and say, "You do realize they're gonna come after you, right?"
I don't think the bird understands.
The bird eats sausage.
On the off chance she's watching through the bird. She left the bird to watch us, guys. That's why it was left.
I mean,
Can't you just talk?
I mean, it seems likely.
this is real hard, guys.
Does the bird have any kind of note or anything attached to it?
Are you investigating the bird?
She's patting
Yeah,
it
I'm just-
down.
I'm just looking at it. Do I
No.
see it?
It doesn't have anything attached to it.
Not gonna accost the bird, contrary to Khalid's insistence.
Alright. Hold your wings
Getting
out.
ready.
Strip search the owl.
Make a new pillow at least.
So Alex is gonna lean down and say to the bird,
We're talking to birds right now, folks.
she's well, yeah, and I know I can't think of anything. Sounds I'm like,
Man, I'm gonna need a long rest, guys.
What?
God, this is a lot of spells you're using up for the first moment of the day.
No, it's only a couple, but
It's kind of spicy.
I understand that you don't want to go, but we are a little bit worried about you. So if you could at least let us know you're okay, that would be great.
It preens.
The bird doesn't react in any other way.
No, it's a bird.
Yeah, I know, but she could give it commands to do something like.
Bedtime.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Meanwhile, Cog is going through the cleric spell list to figure out what the hell's going on over there.
And you what?
okay.
And you too.
Yeah,
Um,
everyone in too.
So Stump comes back downstairs and declares to the group, "I am going to River End. We will see her again there."
What?
No.
How do you know?
Go.
Where is she?
Tell them I say goodnight.
Is she okay?
Okay.
I do not know where she is. She will be fine. We will see her again.
This is the
Did
worst
she
side quest
leave?
ever.
I would like to insight. I mean, I want to understand why Stump is so sure about this.
You can
So,
just
I
ask
don't-
him.
He's standing right there.
Stump, what makes you so certain that this is the case?
I don't think that she would leave us forever on purpose, but I think that she's fine.
Right, but what makes you say that? I mean, somebody could have kidnapped her, and then, I mean, we would be foolish to leave without saving her. Why do you feel like we will see her in River End?
She told me she is well.
Okay, so that's what I was looking for.
Tell you
You
she was going
need to be
River
so
End.
pushy.
Well, I'm not trying to be pushy, but I want to make sure that everybody that is with us is safe. So does she just need alone time, or what's going on?
Are you asking me that?
Yes,
She
since you have communicated with her in some way.
she is well. That's all that matters. That's all that I know.
Go away.
Cam's just gonna look at Stump and say, "So, let me get this straight." Nice, sweetie.
Annika,
Just-
go be sad.
So,
Is he telling us everything?
let me do my thing, please, Leah. So,
Shut up.
let me get
Well-
this straight. She left on her own volition. All of us, without saying a word.
That's what I'm gathering.
Cam just stares at Stump.
She is well. That's all that I know.
So you don't know if she left on her own or because she was forced to leave.
Well, I think that we are the only people that would force her to go somewhere she didn't want to go.
But she didn't leave us a note or anything.
Did she specifically tell you she was going to River End?
No, she said she is well. That's all I know. I just trust that we will see her again.
You're a trusting fellow, Stump. She will go nowhere near River End.
Is he telling us everything?
Oh.
Here, who are you asking?
I'm asking the DM.
I don't think you can answer that.
Well, I mean, he
That's
might be
literally
able
not
to.
how the game works.
Well, I
Roll
want to
an
know if he's.
insight check to see if
Yeah,
you.
roll an inside check, I guess.
That's what I've been getting at since I was talking to him.
The tradition is to yell insight check and then roll it.
Yeah, no. So 13.
Stump is a simple fellow with a simple mind. He seems to be telling you what he knows.
Hmm.
Wow, that's two people calling him dumb now.
And yet,
Cam-
y'all are still his favorites. It's bizarre to me.
Cam will just start going through the other wagon to pull off anything that's of any real value to put into the main wagon, since we're going to have to leave the second one.
All right.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
So anything of real value on the cart is probably something you put there. The rest of it's more like merchant
Right.
trading stuff.
So the only things that will leave
It's
are-
value in bulk more than individual
I mean,
items.
is there any reason to even
Right.
come back for this? Why don't we just sell it to somebody here?
That's
I mean,
fair.
I'm sure that they could use this merchandise
Don't
rather
need
than
the
have it.
money. It's not gonna give us much money.
mean, I don't know
It's
how-
a waste of time. Waste.
I
of
already
time.
told her if we don't come back in a month or two, just to sell it, keep the money.
All right. Well, I mean, I just don't see any point to even bother. Just tell her, sell it, keep it, whatever. Because I mean, we're not coming back for this. I mean, it's what, flour and grain and stuff. Cloth.
No, it's more like tools and
Yeah,
things
none
like
of us
that.
are coming back for this. So I mean,
Raw resources like metal bars.
just tell them to give it to the blacksmith in town or whatever, and they can make use of it however they want to. Alex is really agitated at this point because it's just like everybody is.
Cam's just gonna help the boys onto the other cart.
All
Get
right.
them settled. Alex wants anybody to tell it. Cam's not doing it.
They get settled kind of where you put them. They're very pliable.
Cully's gonna move the splint off of the other cart and put it on our cart.
I mean, I
Sets of
fully had
splint
thought
armor.
that the splint armor was on our cart.
Well,
I would.
just making
I'm
sure.
surprised Khalid's not wearing 4 sets of it.
Oh my gosh, can I do that?
Sure.
Do I get
He
both?
won't be able to
unencumbered.
move.
Your lizard can
You're-
no longer carry
You
you.
have 4 levels of exhaustion and movement speed is 0.
It doesn't matter. I have a mount.
But you're very hard to hit.
Yes.
Or pierce. You're not hard to hit anymore when you're laying on the ground.
Try and get me, archers.
All right. So, are you also loading up the cart and heading out?
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you saying anything to Lady?
I don't know if anybody goes back in. I guess Alex is just perturbed by the whole event.
All right. So nobody.
Hey,
goes
wait,
in.
I have an idea. So, quick question. Those paper birds, when you write a message and send it to somebody,
Yep.
does it go find them wherever?
Yes.
Oh,
It flies to them wherever they are.
So let's write a message and then follow it.
oh, honey win.
It's pretty fun.
It will probably, by judging by the time Stump used one, it goes at flying speed.
But it tells us the
But
direction,
you
Tam.
can tell the initial direction. Yes.
What's the
But you're not gonna be able
what's
to
the
keep it.
flying speed?
It's basically dashing the whole way.
So we couldn't keep it. Oh, so it
We
would.
wouldn't be able to keep
Yeah.
up.
It really just becomes a compass for.
Yeah, you will be able to basically tell the direction it sets off in, but you're not gonna be able to follow
We should
it.
totally do that, but also for whatever this bad dude is.
So here's the thing. Elspeth has most of that paper and only gave everybody like 1. So
No, I
who
think
wants
Stump
to use?
took it.
Yeah, she gave it to
Actually-
Stump.
Stump has 8 of them, but
I don't think she has it.
Also, Stump cannot write.
All right, Stump. May we have one of those paper bird
Which is
things?
great.
Because that is a good idea, Cam.
You think when you should have zagged.
I admit to being easily confused. But what are we doing?
Cam suggested that we write a note to Elspeth and send the little bird off, and we'll be able to tell what direction she went, and then we can go collect her.
I would suppose if she wanted us to know which direction she went, she would have told us where she was going.
My only other option is to say fuck her and leave. Because
No,
at this
the
point,
note
if
is
a
a good
person
idea.
doesn't write a letter to tell us where they're going and just wants to run off and leave on their own, then they're on their fucking own.
Hmm.
And this is Cam, not me, Casta.
You muted Mike earlier. Right into it.
Castle like slowly like drifts away off screen and like turns.
I love you, honey.
I love you too.
So, to be fair, Cam, she's had a lot of anxiety about going to Ripper End, and her entire life she's been told that this is a place that has murdered her family and will murder her. So, despite all of my efforts, I could not get through to her. So I'm not entirely surprised either.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? Because I was supposed to go right alongside of her.
Well, that's true. She has abandoned you to
Well,
to going to the tower on your own now.
No one's abandoned because there's nothing wrong with going to the tower. People do it every day, and all of those people are not dying.
Some
So
people even
now
live
that
there.
that has been settled,
Has it though?
it
I mean-
absolutely has.
Actually, Alex would know more. I mean, right?
Of course
Literally
you would.
no. That is not possible because Khalid literally operates out of there.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel good about going on without her, but we can't stay here forever. She's not likely to come back here.
Well,
She's gone one way or the other. So either we decide we're going to chase after her and try to convince her to come along, or we move on without her.
where I am is I trust Stump, and I trust Elspeth. If Stump says Elspeth is going to meet us at Riverend, then that's what's going to happen.
But that's
he's
not what
assuming
he
that we're
said.
gonna-
He's just
Yeah.
hoping that he will see her again because she's well. The only thing she told him was that she's well.
I think that she had something that she wanted to take care of, and I think that she will see us again, but I think that she would also want us to take care of the boys first.
So let's go to Riverend. How many papers do we have?
8 is what Stump has.
Okay. Do we want to go on and send one to see where she is relative to us? Go on to Riverend and send another one when we're there and tell her we're waiting for her there. And I don't think
think-
Cam should be the one to write the letter. Just
I
You
think
ought to let me write the damn letter.
Hey, asshole.
I think rather than waste 2, we should send a note that says we're continuing on to River End. We will meet you there. Would Alex know of an inn or something in River End at all?
I don't know. Alex? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. I mean, Khalid's been there. Cam's been there. Stump's probably been there.
Merkin's been there.
Mark has definitely been there.
is
You know,
I mean,
there's-
what's the name of an inn that we could tell her that we can meet her at?
make it up. Quick.
No,
Bloody
Quick.
barrel.
I have I have
It's
notes.
kinda dark.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, the Bloody Barrel. It's now the new name for it. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I made it up.
Oh, I did it.
Bloody.
I did it.
It's on the north side near the Fisherman's Wharf.
Oh, that makes sense. So, good choice. It's not quite in town. It's
Maybe-
not too
maybe
flashy.
That's not the one we should meet her at, given her concerns about.
I mean, it's the
Dying.
name of a tavern inn
It's an
on the
inn. They're
wharf.
all named that.
I just
Unless you're going into Frou Frou Town, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem somewhere where Elspeth would be particularly comfortable going either.
it's not really the greatest part of town.
And your point is, I mean, are we likely to be overtaken by a bunch of thugs on the wharf? I doubt it. Look at us. So, I say we send one note. We tell her we're going to meet her at the Bloody Barrel in River Inn, and that we've continued on without her.
I just, as a
And then we know which direction it goes.
member of the order, it's we're going to attract a lot of attention in that part of town.
I'm not.
I'm not.
We have, okay, look at Stump, look at me.
Stump's not gonna
been
drag.
there.
That's where the crew hangs out.
Stump's
No
been
one
there.
Okay, this is the dumbest thing to argue about.
I know. Why? It's such a problem for Khalid.
Because it's like a shitty part of town.
As a
Oh.
DM
A
note too, you
lead
know,
will stand out.
Khalid cannot wear an order uniform too. You know.
I don't understand.
I mean, I have never had any problem having a drink and staying down at the wharf since I have been with the crew. And so if I can suck it up and take it, then so can you. Just
Look,
I'm pretty
hide
sure
all
that
of this a
Khalid.
little bit.
I'm
think
pretty
my
sure that
repu-
Khalid can suck it up and take it too.
Thank you for your contribution.
We'll dirty you up.
I'm sure it's more my reputation in town. I would.
Khalid stabbed a man in that inn.
I can
Did he
make
hang
it
a
so
man at
that
that end? He
nobody
hung
will
someone.
Not yet.
recognize you.
It's.
I don't think
I'm
anybody-
sure
Cam
Alex
says
is-
very firmly, I can make it so nobody will recognize you.
I'm a tiefling with a giant lizard.
I can make it
Well, you
so
could get rid
nobody
of the
will
lizard.
recognize you.
One, I don't think we should talk about Zara like that with her in earshot. It's very offensive. Two, how about we? Fuck you, Cat. Can we just choose another inn?
I don't. What is another medium?
Oh shit! I stopped
middle
looking
of,
up now just because you decided on that.
I mean,
Cam's gonna
what-
climb up in the wagon and say, "Okay, everybody who's coming, get on board. We can
We
at
have
least
not
talk
written
on
the
the
letter
damn
yet.
road.
Well, we're gonna
We
send
can
a
send
note.
it
We're
from the
gonna meet.
road. Still know
Oh,
what direction they are,
That's true. We could discuss
and
it on
we
the
get
way.
moving."
Clearly,
Good idea.
You've written while in a wagon before.
Listen, we could take a quick moment, write off a note once you've come around to our way of thinking. Let's
The
get
crossed
moving.
candles.
The crossed candles. We
That's
should
kind
stay
of
at
a middle of
crossed
the
candles.
road.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do this because I have it. Whoop.
Whoa! What the shit is this?
So
It's Riverend.
the northern side is kind of where the like farmers and hobos live. You know, it's the poorer part of town.
Yeah, we don't want to be there.
The southern part is kind of the merchant area. You know, a lot of like middle income area with a lot of the stuff comes in there
Suburbs.
for trading. And then there's like the walled part of town on the island. So the crossed candles is down in the southern part of town.
All right.
The bloody whatever we call it
Barrel.
would be like right here ish in the north.
I mean, my father and I usually stay in the center part of town, but I'm fine either way. Since I've been with the crew, I've been going there, so whatever. Whichever way, it doesn't matter to me. Cross Candles is on the southern side, so. Are you fine with that, Cam?
No,
Okay, then.
Cam's still getting in the wagon and getting the boys loaded
She's
up
gotta-
and getting
Cam's
ready to
gotta
head
get the
out.
ladder out and like
Yeah.
pull the ladder back in.
I mean, I don't know why this is such an argument. I mean, I
don't know either.
Because while none of you have any reputation to manage in town, I do. And while
Pardon me?
While I appreciate Alex, respectfully, you.
It won't matter to me
regardless of
anyway.
Your lineage, you don't exactly manage yourself that way. Regardless.
And you think just because you're uppity that you're the only one with a fucking reputation to maintain?
Kev's got a mouth
Are you
today.
drunk?
Have we
Oh, Cam is mad.
sent
Sorry.
the stupid letter yet?
No, we haven't.
No, because Khalid won't agree to stay where we want to stay.
We've had.
All right.
We've bordered on this.
Where
discussion
is the
before.
paper? Where is the magic paper right now?
I'm pretty sure everybody got one.
No, Khalid didn't grab them.
Okay.
Most everyone got one.
I have enough
Okay.
difficulty managing my interactions with the others in my order.
Okay, so I have access to one of these pieces of paper.
I don't know. It should be in your inventory if so.
Okay, it is. I'm gonna write the note to the Bloody Barrel. I'm gonna say we will meet you at the Bloody Barrel, and I'm sending the damn thing.
Thank you, Merkin. Now, that solves that. Merkin's on board.
All right.
Stump, Cam, and I are
Yeah.
fine with it. Khalid, if you would like to stay somewhere else,
I
by
Yeah,
all
seriously.
means.
No one said you couldn't. You don't have to go in the inn. In fact, she's probably more likely to show up if you don't.
So I gotta go check on the crew. Let's see about these boys first and foremost.
Okay, but
Yeah, we need to
Oh, the letter.
we need to get the boys to the captain so that he can
I
take them to
sent
my
the
father.
letter, guys.
Yep. Which way did the bird go?
Did we pay
Went
attention?
back the way we
You're too
came.
busy arguing. See,
No,
I was
no.
watching the letter.
it kind of
No, no.
flies southeastish.
I
So
followed the letter.
opposite of.
No, it's kind of it's where the road is heading. You know, where you're
So it's
kind of
towards-
where you're heading. Yeah,
Towards
River
River
End.
End. She's already headed towards River End. Let's go. Maybe we'll catch up to her on the road.
Not at the rate
Hey,
this
I'm
is
just
going.
throwing it out there that Stump said this like an hour ago.
Cam's trying to get everybody moving on the
I'm
wagons.
ready
The
to
sun's starting
go.
to set, so you can make camp now.
No, I'm following the damn thing.
Yep, let's go. Alex hops up on the cart and starts driving it off.
Alex is driving now, huh?
Oh
Yeah,
God,
why
we're
not?
fucked.
All right. So y'all head out, and we take a break because I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
No
this
breaks
is
allowed.
good.
It's only 10.
Yeah, it's
well,
10. I gotta feed my dog before she gets sick, so
That
that
was like 11 lights. You can take a break.
Be back.
In my chair.
Oh, wait. I need you to just. I need you to make me something. Yeah, let me. Is that?
Okay, so he's still gone. Can I play Bannerlord?
No.
What? Bullshit.
You are your own man. You do what you want.
That's right. You know what? Can't tell me what to do. Although the Aedor stream would randomly turn into a Bannerlord stream in the middle of it.
And that's
he's
when
back.
the sponsor stream.
Fuck.
Tab, I have a question.
What?
It's kind of a game mech question or something. So when somebody insights checks somebody, can said person like notice by like a look on their face or something that they haven't trusted what they've said?
They squint extra hard at you?
Yeah.
No, I think it's more generally, if they believe you,
Oh wow, is that the tower?
What?
This river end.
Yes. That's the tower.
Oh, is it bigger on the inside?
Obviously.
No.
Like the TARDIS.
I had to play the role of Stump today and force a decision.
No.
I mean, Stump
Is
tried to
that
play
what
the
you
role
did?
of Stump and force a decision, and everyone started getting all kinds of other ideas. So
That's never happened before.
I don't know that you force a decision more than completely ripped all role-playing opportunity out from under Khalid.
Stump did?
No. That guy. What's his face? Seznik.
Oh, Merkin?
Yeah.
I mean, you can roleplay as we follow this letter.
Well, at this point, it's like him going...
It's gone.
Meh. I'm
I
sad.
followed.
You're not going to keep track with it a lot faster than you.
Okay. Hey, they fixed Chrome for OBS.
Fix Chrome for what?
So, the tool I use to stream,
Uh-huh.
they previously
So it's called
Like-
OBS.
OBS.
Is that OBS?
Yeah, no. I don't know what it stands for though. Regardless, it used to be if you tried to stream Chrome, it would give you like a black screen and only kind of show you like a little like area like where your cursor moved. But they fixed it so that you can actually stream just the Chrome window instead of like your entire desktop. So now I can like switch to other windows and it won't display
Nice.
Cool.
that I am switching windows, which is very nice. I know nobody cares, but it's very nice for me because now I can actually like
We care,
look at
Giga.
other. I could play Mountain Blade.
Yeah, I was
while
going
I
to say,
do
I
this.
get ADD all over this game session.
No playing other games though.
Alright. Like you say, I can ADD all over everything else, but you haven't seen the fact that I'm surrounded by 2 other monitors.
Yeah.
I will say when Cam gets upset, like,
He starts
Angry
cursing
bird.
like a sailor.
Yeah, dude.
but hey, Cam is a sailor. So sorry. Honey's going, I'm sorry, honey. Guest, I still love you.
No, it's personal.
Oh my god.
There's no character separation.
I'll stump cry in a minute, don't worry.
Don't you
Oh
dare.
my lord. Okie dokie.
Alright, we're good. We're back. We're all a
We're
team.
back.
Are we
Well,
here?
we're a team. We're headed to River End.
Everybody's accounted for.
And Honey's all for going to the nicer end, but Cam.
I mean, if you're gonna be real, there's like probably a bunch of inns.
Yeah, it's a huge city, so
It's big.
There's
You know what I
probably
find
one
kind
in
of amusing?
between.
yeah,
I
that's
find-
the Cross Candles is the in between middle of the road inn.
I find it amusing that the person who left in the middle of the night without telling us anything, you guys are like, oh, she's surely going to show up at the inn if we send her a message.
Stump told us it would happen.
Yeah.
Khalid believes in Stump.
I mean, I would have told her to meet us in Fantasyland. I just wanted to see which direction the paper went.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, are we still keeping the same pace? Are you pushing the, like, not literally pushing the cart, but are you pushing for faster
I mean,
speed, or?
no, we can keep the same, but Alex is going to keep an eye out on the road, kind of see if she can if she notices anything weird.
All right.
Watch for footprints or anything like that, or anything that
It's a
signs
road.
of Elspeth passing.
I mean, it's a road. There's going to be lots of traffic, but
Something's crinkling.
Ah,
Gosh. Do you not eat crackers? What?
We have Swedish fish.
wait,
Okay.
does Tab eat Swedish fish?
Yes.
All fish I eat is Swedish.
Oh well, that way.
You cannot get it.
No, I'll get it.
It's on top of the thing.
Oh, I can't get it.
it's out of reach of Tiny, so therefore it's out of reach of Honey.
Alright, so we're riding
Buy
along.
like goodies for us, and then
I keep things on top shelf where my child can reach them, but my wife cannot.
sadly.
All right, so you set out, in your cart. There's, more population, more houses. They're getting closer and closer. There's more people moving around. The road gets,
The suburbs.
yeah. I'm not gonna say it gets crowded, but you definitely see more people meeting you. Carts and just people walking and riding, etc. And the day goes without any real issues. For the by the time sun starts to set and you hit your 8 hours legally required in the manual that you can travel. I actually looked this up, and then, like if you travel more than 8 hours, that's our constitution checks or something. So there's plenty of places to take a night in, or you can camp out, or
I mean, I think that it would. Did the bird stay with us?
Yeah.
no,
I didn't-
it's gone.
Ivan took off.
He's gone?
Discord. Oh no, Ivan. I don't know.
Yeah, Ivan stayed with the boys.
Yeah, Ivan's just following the boys.
Okay. Let's
Could've been
go
a big
ahead. Yeah, let's stay at an inn. If there's an inn nearby, let's stay there.
Yeah, I mean you're passing them probably. Something you can stay at about every hour at this point. So, in the interest of briefness, I assume, unless somebody has any strong desire to argue for all night as well,
Nope.
you get an inn. You get some rooms. A little nicer than the last place, tidier,
Hell yeah.
tidied up.
I will say the only thing that we'll do different, I guess, is Cam will eat and then Cam will go sleep in the wagon. Cause God damn it, nobody's taking our freaking ox.
I can leave the lizard to guard the oxes.
Cam is gonna sleep in the wagon.
Oh shit. She is pissed about those horses.
So everybody gets their own room. Are y'all sleeping in the same room, watching each other? What is going on?
No, Alex will get her own room.
Yep.
So you get 5 rooms with the boys, 6 rooms with the boys.
I mean, the boys can stay together. Or they could stay with Stump since Cam is camping out in the wagon.
So 5 rooms.
Sure.
There be like 5 silver room with food and breakfast and all that.
Okay.
I got off
Alex will
2.5
pay that. How much is it? 2.5 gold.
Mhm.
So that's 2 gold and 5 silver.
That would be 2.5 gold.
2.5 gold would be 2 gold and 5 silver.
Yes.
I'm not going to continue.
Thank you.
We're all a team.
It's a nice spread. You wake up in the morning. Bart
Alex
probably
is going
actually
to
went
stab
in
us
with
in
the
our sleep
boys'
if we
room,
continue this way.
without further, further interaction from Elspeth and stuff. The bird is probably all of the points is like 3 feet behind the boys. They probably followed them in the room. He's kind of sat on a dresser and stared at them all night.
Gotta keep the creepy even when I'm not there.
Yeah. You get down, eat your breakfast, get on the road again.
On the road again?
I assume. Objections? You tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's do this.
All right. So you set off. It takes you about another probably 4 hours or so from there before you crest a hill and before you see the smoke plumes of the river end. Every bunch of chimneys, burning.
So we come in on the north side, right?
Yes, you come in on the north side. You're still a bit away, but you can see the farms and stuff kind of spreading out to the town before the actual main town comes down. And you are currently on day 10th of Cold Turn, so it is pretty chilly, but sunny. And as you get closer, you see a bit of commotion. You're probably about 20 minutes from the main town, whatever. It looks like they set up a market stance on kind of off right. There's a man kind of going cart to cart, handing out little flyers. The last fall market of the season.
I'm gonna get one of those flyers.
All right.
What does
That's
it say?
how she got COVID-19.
She sniffs it. She licks it.
Don't touch your face.
Rubs her gums with it. It's basically a. Okay, sure. Thank you. It's basically a very hastily made up print, like the last fall market of Riverand. Come see it before it's gone. No more markets until next spring. Games.
Wait a minute. River Inn doesn't sell things in the winter?
Yeah,
Market,
the
like an outdoor market.
Mm.
It's like a peasant market.
Oh,
Festival.
like a flea market.
Yeah.
Some secondhand plate mail, only a couple holes.
Well, yeah, but you don't know.
Food.
Sometimes
No,
you
it's
can
not that one.
you can find cool stuff in a flea market. Sometime. When is the flea market?
It is going on right now.
I want
Does
to go.
anyone see like a monkey's paw?
I mean, we haven't even got to it yet, but okay.
That's a very specific question.
I want to get some freaking wishes.
But yeah, the man standing there handing out flowers, he just kind of waves down, off the side of the road. You can kind of see some stands and stuff set off the side.
I mean,
And it's
how long?
it's on there. This is the tag to be 10 to 12, so it lasts another these 3 days.
So
Day one.
it's the 10th day of Cold Turn right now, and it goes through the 12th of Cold Turn.
Yes.
I mean, perhaps we don't want to stop right now, but I do think that I would like to come back here and just take a look around. You never know what you might find in these kinds of things. Sometimes there's treasure hidden among the trash.
Silence.
We keep
So
going.
we keep going, yeah.
Wait. Are we talking about passing through the market?
No,
It's
we're
off
going
to
to
the
pass
side,
about
yeah.
right now. I said, maybe we don't want to stop right now, but I mean, I would like to come back. And
How
then
long is
literally
the-
nobody responded to me. So
I didn't know that we were passing it because I was ADD. Because it's a verb now. No, I think I think it'd be interesting to come back. I'm hoping there's more than just
Yes, yeah, I'm sure there is.
And squash.
I mean, this seems like more of an interesting sort of thing just to check out. Sometimes these things have interesting goods.
No, we can return once we found
Get
a place
settled.
to later. I think it's down. I'd be
And
up for it.
maybe Elspeth will have beaten us to the Bloody Barrel. Who knows? So we'll figure that out as well. And then we continue on.
So you head to town.
We're
Where you
here. We did it.
As you roll in on your cart, there's almost a line of carts at this point just coming in. So it goes a little slower the last bit. You're coming into this, follow the main road in.
Afternoon traffic.
Yeah.
I
The
assume
urbanization areas.
I assume that Stump knows where the Temple of Anya would be.
The main temple in town would be this one right here.
We should probably start labeling these.
Yeah, you feel free. I should probably should have done that, but I ran out of time and energy.
Wait, is that the Temple of Inya, or is just the main temple?
Where is it?
That's the Temple of the Seven.
Yeah,
What is this?
that's a tower.
The tower.
I think we should go on to the tavern and see if the captain's there, and then we can do
Or at
whatever
lea-
we need to.
Well,
think
I
that's a
think
good
that
idea.
it's important that we bring the boys to the temple first.
Why the temple?
Because I don't know about you, but I can't get them their tongues back, but somebody at the temple may be able to.
That's a really good idea.
But isn't it kind of late in the day right now?
Well, it's midday.
Oh, I thought you said it was late in the day. Okay.
You've been on the road for about 4 hours.
So we're gonna drive this cart all through town?
We should probably park it.
Do we need to park it, or is like?
I mean, do you want to try to find street parking at this time?
It's airport parking rates too.
I mean, as far as I know, are carts and wagons and stuff like that even allowed into the center of town?
They haven't experienced terrorists yet. I think it's fine.
Yeah, you can drag carts in.
Do you know what Elspeth's up to?
She's currently trying to drive a wagon into the tower.
So why don't we go and? So I agree with Stump. We should take the boys to the temple, but perhaps we should go and secure our rooms first, drop the cart off, and then head into the center of town.
Seems reasonable. It's on the way.
It is on the way.
Mm-hmm.
To the inn, wherever the hell it is.
We're gonna make that one the end.
There was literally a million
Which one
things
are-
inside that circle.
Can I draw a circle? How do I draw a shape? I want to draw. Nope, that's not shape. Something is thin. Thin is not a shape. Like, oh,
That guy?
no, whatever. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Pick one. Is in that general area. Yep. So you drag your cart down there. It's a little bumpy. It's more packed dirt road than anything else down here. All kinds of people passing by. The smell of smoke is pretty heavy in the air. It's cold outside. People burning to keep houses warm.
The smell of mages. I miss it.
Being burned.
That was the implication, yes.
Yeah, you light a fire under a gallows and
So you pull up to. You were going to the Bloody Barrel. That
Yeah.
used the name, right? I should probably change the name of this in my notes since that's not what it's called anymore. Alright. And it's this kind of low set, half, old timber building. It seems like it wants to fall over, but no. Doesn't really want to. Not able to.
Our cart and oxen are totally going to be safe here, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I
There's
mean,
a-
we're here. We're at our destination.
I would assume that Cam and Stump and Alex have been here before. And so they would be known to the people. We would know who to trust and who not to trust.
Right.
Sure. And there's some hitching posts out that has a couple of horses stuck there. Then there's this little like shed out the side, kind of attached to the side, is off for more private parking, if you want to call it that.
Is it parallel parking though?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
It's only for like little electric vehicles.
Still, Cam will say, pull off anything of real value.
Yeah.
Take it
Like
in
the
your-
big chest full of coins. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're carrying that inside instead. You're saying
There's a bank in this town, right?
banking is not invented. It's weird.
Oh my gosh, I have a really good idea, guys.
Where's Leo when we need him? This is the game Tab thought we were gonna have.
That's the rest of the campaign now. Nursery.
This is his
Khalid
payback
retires
to
as
cast
a-
effort. No money.
Yeah, let's make the whole campaign about Khalid making change.
I mean, it already kind of is.
So, what do y'all do? You pull off. You grab a massively heavy jingling chest of coins and drag it inside.
Which
And
is
Yeah,
probably
nobody-
not that unusual.
I'm sure it's very unusual.
I
You
don't
can't
know.
just say that and make it so. It's pretty fucking unusual.
It's the pirate area. Of course, there's.
It's not the pirate area, it's the fisherman area.
It's the fisherman
Pirate
area
district?
in the shitty part of town. This is literally the worst idea. But carry on. Carry on. Y'all
Cam
wanted
must
this.
be- I mean, I'm sure, honestly, Cam would probably see people Cam recognizes here, right? Being the outgoing sort that Cam is, unlike me.
I mean, just walking past, or are you talking about inside?
Well, just as we're going in, around on the docks, whatever,
I mean, you probably see a few faces. I don't know that you like spend an exorbitant amount of time in
Okay.
Riverend mostly, but
Reed,
you know the
these are
neighborhood.
not people who won't fuck you later.
And they will pay a price.
If you can find them. Because clearly
You
we
couldn't
can't
even-
even find someone that's been our party.
I mean, we've got more pieces of paper. We can continue to see where she is relative to us.
Dear person that stole my shit, I hope this finds you. Please give it back. Okay, thanks, bye.
That's great.
Okay, so just as a being the giant lizards are a cultural mount, and we are nowhere near the cultural center where these things are written. How much
You're in the
attention
wrong
is
culture.
Khalid getting?
Khalid is getting a lot of attention,
Okay, just making sure.
Khalid could have had less attention if Khalid had actually let Cam
Like,
do
there's
things.
like people stopping what they're doing, like following you.
Which
as you're
I
riding
will make
past.
sure Cam will point out to him,
I really would have
You
loved
gotta-
to see you disguise the Zara. I really would have. I think that would have been an amazing thing to see.
And you should have given me the damn chance.
That was sarcasm, Cam.
You don't know what you're dealing with. Cam just turns around and goes into the inn.
Can't
With
got
the
dark.
chest?
Yeah,
No, Cam's not carrying the chest. I assume Stump or Khalid's carrying the chest. Or
The
together.
chest is about Cam weight.
Yeah, I was about to say, Cam's riding on top of the chest. Like a king. Crown.
that's amazing.
So,
Canon.
Stump, have you ever noticed any of your belongings going missing in the Bloody Barrel?
I must say I've never really had much in the way of possessions.
Trying to have a serious conversation here. Okay. Given the
You keep your things with you, and it will all be fine.
I don't think we're going to carry our chest along with us.
Well, I mean, yes, we.
Do you want me to bury it? I'll bury it.
I also.
I mean,
don't
that's
think
not a bad
there's-
idea.
There's no way to hide it in the middle of a city, in the ground.
I could bury it, and it would take them so long to get it out that we'd be cool.
Well, while Stump is taking the children to the temple, perhaps since it's full of all that old coin, a couple of us should take it to somebody who might know something about that coin.
Oh
or
my
be
God!
interested.
Don't start splitting the party.
Oh my God!
I
It's
propose-
already split.
I propose we split
Too
the
late.
party the following way. We tie Alex and Khalid together, weight them down, and throw them in.
We're taking the chest with us.
I mean, that's how they're weighting us down.
That's fine. I don't care about the chest.
Okay.
I don't know.
I just trying to point out stuff that if we put the chest upstairs and we leave, there's literally everyone in the tavern and everyone in the street will have seen us do it. It sounds like a chest filled with coins.
Is the Mary Martingale here?
Not for you can see it from where you're standing at the moment.
Look,
Cam's
we'll
inside.
see if the Mary Martingale's here.
Yeah,
If
as
Mary
we're
Martingale's here, the captain will keep our chest safe.
inside. Cam's
What?
inside. She's not here.
Oh, sorry.
Is Cam
I completely
inside?
forgot.
Cam's inside.
I didn't know
Cam
Yeah,
was
that's
heading
right.
into the end, but
Cam is sitting on top of the chest.
No,
No,
it was
she's
a joke.
If Stump and Khalid and Alex are outside, then Cam is not inside too.
Cam went inside.
Cam went inside.
yeah, Cam, I forgot. Sorry.
I don't suppose, Khalid, that we have many options other than leaving it in a room and hoping for the best. Surely you don't expect that we'll carry the chest around town with us.
No, I think putting it in a place that isn't known for its crime is maybe a better idea. I'm suggesting we
I
take it
would-
over to the southern part of town.
I would have preferred if we took it to the temple with us. They might require payment for what I'm going to ask of them.
Ah, that's true too.
There
But
goes
Khalid's like,
armor.
that's our gold.
That's true.
Sounds
That's
like
a good.
sounds like James pooping.
No,
That's-
you hear
This
that's
is me
Flake
mentally
Man flying away.
defecating all over that idea.
That's just Flake Man flying
That's a
out the
very
window.
good point, Stump. You're not wrong. And
Lawful
certainly there's nothing of more
neutral.
importance.
I imagine that you don't think they would help out of the kindness of the seven.
I
This
mean,
is the city
so-
temple.
Is Casta just sitting there drinking while we stumble around like idiots?
Yeah, pretty much.
So strictly out of character, Kag, my answer is I'm really hoping they do it for free because of the acolyte background that Stump has. However, Stump is expecting to have to pay.
Okay. Well, that's
I hope.
I mean, it's a city temple in a feudal society. They're gonna want payment
Wait,
of
does
some
Alex know
kind.
about other societies?
Just listen. Take them to a fire station. The fire station has a box literally labeled "baby."
I don't think they're gonna fit in those boxes.
Yeah, they're not really stuffing like 5, 8, 11-year-olds into.
It's like preteen
So-
boys.
Cam went into the tavern, so are any of the crew there? Cam will ask the barkeep, "Hey, have you seen the captain?"
Well, since nobody else is apparently ever going to join you, let's move there. You come in, you see a familiar face behind the bar.
Hey!
Ames, the barkeep, a human, mid-40s, graying beard, kind of wild mustache. Not the most talkative person in the world, as far as you know. And there's some
That's
other
favorite NPCs.
like 4 or 5 locals has started the day drinking, but none of them you recognize.
Okay. But I recognize Ames, right?
Yeah, he goes, boat back in town already?
Oh, you hadn't seen the captain, huh? No, I'm not. We came landside. God, landside sucks.
Kind of like it.
Yeah, well, I like the sea.
Yeah, land moves list.
Yeah, not always. Depends on where you're at. I got to slide down a slide and ice. Flare.
Just kind of stares at you.
Yeah. Cam's used to it. It doesn't set Cam back at all. So,
You staying?
yeah, maybe, I don't know. We got this uppity guy traveling with us, and he's not. I don't know. Anyhow, look. Can you do a girl a favor? I mean, a guy a favor. Sorry.
Cam's great at this.
No.
I just imagine Cam doing this
That
thing,
was funny.
good. Everybody believes he just stumbles on it.
A guy a favor. So, we need to stash some stuff, and since the ship's not here, where is secure? And I mean secure. Like the captain coming after you, if you're not telling me truth.
I didn't do nothing.
You didn't do nothing. Yeah.
Where you hiding? Got body?
You know better than to ask questions like that.
If I'm hiding it, I better know what it is.
No, you don't want to know.
Well, I mean, if I told you, you would know about it, right? If I hide something.
Well, that's true. But I think I've known you a while.
I mean, if I'm hiding something, which I'm not, I mean, I'd probably stuff in the earth cell out back, but find some bags.
All right. Thanks. I'll let
Don't
you know.
go
if I
hiding
agree.
things in the
But
earth
I
cell
would
out
like
back.
an ale.
You
and
staying?
food. You got food? I don't know yet. I told you that.
So yes, dinner.
Yeah, some food and ale. The hell, buy around for these blokes too.
There's like one of them perks up. Hey! They're like deep into like the 4th, 5th drink already.
Well, they're getting another one.
Yeah. He kind of spits in the glass and scrubs it up, and can probably fix something up.
Totally done.
Khalid's gonna love it. I pray that Khalid comes in for a drink and gets the spit cup treatment.
He kind of heads on back at that.
I'm just imagining like 3/5 of the people in there all have face tattoos.
They're all on
Sort of
teardrops.
establishment.
They have teardrop tattoos. It looks like they've been crying.
I know what that means.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, he goes back for food and such. Is anybody else ever going to come into this
I'm
building?
defending the chest that no one else gives a shit about because of these poor children we need to bring back to the speaking world.
Okay, yeah. So there is a group of people that stop doing what they're doing, kind of just hanging out, watching you, where they can see you standing there.
I suggest that we go inside and have the
Tiefling's not
rest
the
of
most
this
common. Tiefling lizard, less common.
Just like
Some
in that
dude with a
case,
huge glaive and like orders
Just-
things all over him.
anyone
Not
needed to
super
read
common.
that.
Yeah, sort of like that.
Yeah, I think that we need to
I'm covering you, Felix.
I think we we should probably head inside. You're garnering quite a bit of attention.
That's fairly common for me, despite the fact that
Yeah.
I've been through here several times.
Yeah, I mean, Stump got a lot of attention in Fall Cave, but it doesn't seem to be like anywhere near as much here.
Stump will pick up the chest and head inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Will
you.
Khalid let him pick up the chest and head inside?
He's sitting on it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Khalid holds on.
How heavy is Khalid?
Plus splint mail?
Yeah, with splint mail and all, he's probably like at least 300 pounds.
And
Weapons
how
and all.
heavy? How much?
Well, before we get too deep into this, I was totally kidding. Like, this is not worth doing mathing out.
No, we need to look up the game next. We got to see if Stump can bench Khalid.
That's kind of a cool question, actually.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he can lift Khalid and that chest. So,
That's probably because the game mechs are completely broken.
Yeah, exactly.
but I didn't ask if the game mechs were broken. I asked if I could lift Khalid.
Yeah, somebody like calculated Grog's carrying capacity. He can casually carry around like 2,000 pounds.
He's just
Casually carry
pick up
around
a
a car.
VW bug and just walk around with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
Okay.
All right, so you come in. You meet Cam, whatever Cam is, sitting at the bar. Maybe I don't know what Cam's doing.
Cam's having a drink, but Cam's also going to ask the bartender if he's seen anybody with the description of Elspeth.
You
I
just
don't
made
think
that
that's a
shit
real,
up.
I don't think that's a real Rachel.
I mean, it seems legit to me.
It's got a typo.
Yeah, he comes back with I don't know, food, medieval food. He puts it in a bowl in front of you.
So you seen anybody like, thin,
Oh,
black
you mean all the poor
hair.
people?
Defining
kind of a little
characteristic.
creepy, maybe woman,
Khalid's gonna go inside, leave
You
his.
got a girlfriend?
Once again, what's with all the dang questions?
I could ask you the same.
You're the barkeep. I'm supposed to ask you questions. This is the deal.
I'm supposed to give you things. You're supposed to pay me for them. I gave you things.
Cam will slide a gold piece across to him. Just more, way more than this ales.
You taking a pardon?
What's with all the damn questions? Slide another one. You don't get the captain this crap.
He's bigger.
Shots fired. He's about to come over the table.
You'll never see me coming, buddy. Now,
Yeah, that's what I was hinting at.
you seen the girl?
Oh, wait. A skinny, creepy girl with black hair.
Yeah.
I mean, I could fit a lot of descriptions, but none in particular. No.
All right. She hadn't been in here. That's all I was asking. Dang.
You do seem to be. I don't know. What are we gonna do with this chest, Cam?
I don't know. Cam's busy draining a mug of ale.
Stumpy just kind of comes in, barreling in with like a.
We are literally
old
next to
metal
you
chest.
now.
Are we staying here or not?
Well,
Cam
asking
just
me?
look directly at Khalid. Did you come in? I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the
As
lizard
Khalid comes
outside.
in, the room just kind of stops.
Khalid
Yeah,
is
I told
completely-
you I had a weird me.
Khalid is completely used to this and just carries on with his glaive in hand. And I guess Cam's at the bar.
Yeah, I think so.
Cam will say, the captain's not here. Ship hadn't made it yet, so are
So
we
is that-
staying here or not?
You guys in strange company.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I mean, again, I'm. I just heard Cam ask you 3 times why you keep asking questions. Now you're going to talk about the company that he's keeping.
Cam's just gonna slide another
It
gold
wasn't a
piece
question,
across.
though.
Cam's just gonna slide another gold piece across and say, you know what? Discretion.
Well, no. That's fine. All, but you probably stop sliding gold across public if you want discretion.
He's just
Not
gonna
many
look
people around here
over
see
at
them.
him. Excuse me. Look back at Khalid. Are we staying here or not?
I would prefer to not stay here.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Prefer not to have you.
Finish the ale and slide the mug back across.
Feelings likewise.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Okay.
Whoa.
I think it's
You guys
unnecessary.
sent Elspeth a message saying we would be here. We will
Yep.
be here.
This is why there was a discussion that we should have decided as a group and not have someone, Khalid turns and stares at Merkin, just decide to do whatever they wanted, regardless of what people were discussing.
Listen, had the captain been here, then it would have been a different situation. But as it stands, there's not really anybody to back us up. So, perhaps.
I didn't care where we're meeting her. I just wanted to make sure she was actually coming in this direction. I just wrote the name of this place on there to piss you off.
Ah, good, Merkin. This is great. I really appreciate your contributions. I'm sure there's food somewhere. If you'd like to go on and do that, instead of participating in the group at large, please go on and do that instead.
Wow. I mean, everybody is very testy. Why don't we make our way?
Merkin's not testy. Merkin's having a grand time.
Khalid is feeling a little out of sorts. And Elspeth is not here, and she hasn't been seen here. Ames. Isn't that right? Your name is Ames, correct?
Have you been here before?
Yes, I've been with the crew.
But obviously she doesn't care enough to learn your name unless she actually...
Would Merkin, you're not
you have
helping.
done enough harm at this point. Please go find something to stick in your face.
Yeah, Ames.
Ames, that's what I thought. Just wanted to be sure. I see quite a few people. So, Ames, could you do us a favor? If a girl that fits the description that Cam had comes in looking for the lot of us, would
A
you?
creepy back-haired girl.
A dark-haired girl. She's wearing.
Black-haired girl is.
She's
And
not.
we'll be like, she's about yay tall.
I'm gonna give him a proper description. I'm gonna describe her hair, the kind of clothes she's wearing. She's not creepy as such. She's just a little bit bookish.
I mean, the description has to match the amount that this guy will care to follow through. So, creepy black-haired girl is probably better.
I mean, maybe.
Look,
but
I'll
anyway,
make it worth your while if you tell her that we have gone to the cross candles.
Yes.
Finding better lodging, are we?
The
Not
thing-
by choice.
Yes, we
He'll
are.
just point at Khalid.
Well, he's bad for business.
Yeah, no shit.
Khalid
mean-
turns and walks out the door.
Gets the glaive stuck on his back
Anyway.
and smacking the door.
Fuck, I hate
Cam
when
will
this happens.
follow.
God damn it.
Cam will follow Khalid.
Anyway, like Cam said, we'll make it worth your while. Please just tell her we've moved on to the cross candles.
I mean, we could send another piece of paper, guys.
Oh my god, why waste
Cam's
the
gonna-
paper?
You all pack up and leave again, I assume?
Cam's
Yes.
gonna follow Khalid out. When they get outside, Cam's gonna say, "Hey, look, I just had to check here. All right,
So he's gonna turn around.
go where you want to go."
I'd like to keep the group together.
Yeah.
else would we? I will have joined them by this point.
Of course.
Naturally.
Why would I stay inside?
I'm just
We're
kidding.
all
I'm just
leaving.
fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh my god! No, everybody's
Sometimes-
gonna go outside. Alex is just gonna hang there in the sketchy bar.
It's not sketchy. She totally blends in there. And also in court at the same time.
She's not dressed for court. You haven't seen her dressed for court. You haven't seen anything that's related to court. You don't know where else she fits in.
Yeah, her court dress is her dark secret, guys.
All right.
Okay.
So y'all pack up and head towards that place, I assume.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
I'm roleplay.
Are you?
Yes.
Because
All
it
right.
doesn't seem like.
Wait, no. Billy's gonna turn around. Be like, it's not that I have a personal disagreement with where we're staying. It's not to do with upbringing or preference. It's directly related to how much bullshit I'm going to get from everyone in my order if they find out I'm staying here.
I mean, how are they gonna know?
So peer
How are they
pressure.
going to know? Everyone knows I'm here. Merkin, I have zero interest in what you have to say right now. Taking actions to directly upset me is literally against the fiber of what this group is made out of.
I don't know. I needle you all the time, but I could have made you. Nobody would have known it was you.
But I have to leave here at some point.
Well, I mean,
I'm
but
not
then
going to wear a mask all the time. Again,
Oh, no.
we're not staying here anyhow. I just wanted to explain why I felt so strongly about it.
Also, to note, outside of character, Khalid could stay like at the order. You know, he would have room and board.
I'm not splitting the party.
I'm just saying.
What the fuck, Tad?
Yes.
I mean,
I'm just putting your options on the table. Just things you should know about.
Yes.
You know,
I appreciate it.
when he goes to a town and there's an order present, you know, he usually stays at
He
the order.
feels closer to his friends here than he does the people at the order. God!
God,
he's more
Mom.
concerned, and yet he's more concerned with what the people at the order think than.
Than what we think. I know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did it ever
'Cause he
occur
still has to go to
you,
work.
Khalid, that I might feel like a fish out of water where you're going?
I
Didn't
didn't.
have a thing?
To be fair, I did not. But
All right.
looking at how you've interacted with everyone, it didn't really occur to me that you might not fit in because you fit in everywhere.
It's not necessarily true.
Well, you fit in better than I do everywhere.
You're not wrong.
And
I
Merkin
mean-
says the one thing that actually makes sense.
Be that as it may,
And Khalid, understand, I'm just trying to get you to loosen up.
This is not the path.
I mean, it's
He's
not been
fully clenched.
successful so far. Yeah, I think that we need to. So we're gonna pass the temple stump on the way over to the cross candles. If the cross candles on the southern side of town, so why don't we stop at the temple, see if Stump's question about the boys, which makes a lot of sense, is
Agreed.
possible, and then go and find lodging at the cross candles.
Let's go. Load up the wagon and go.
Yep, let's head out.
So Stump puts the large chest back on the cart with a metallic clang.
I mean, I might just carry it.
All right. Why don't we, while you're heading over there, go visit Elspeth?
Hey guys!
Wow.
You better be doing something amazing.
better be.
If you're off in the
So-
woods taking a shit, I'm gonna be pissed.
Elspeth
back
comes
at
back to
walking.
the inn like, where'd everybody go?
I sleep
she?
under my bed because it makes me feel more dead.
I'm in Falkhaven. I'm sweeping our mansion.
So it's around probably the equivalent of 1-2 a.m. as you open the door, close it behind you, head downstairs in a very quiet and dark inn. There's the fireplace is still kind of glowing a little. Fire burnt out. You head out. You release the horses.
Can I tell them what
Smack
happened?
them on the rear, whatever Elspeth does.
Oh, Elspeth attempted to ride a horse and failed. So she was like, screw it.
Just smack them off. They
So
run off in separate directions.
It would have been
And
funnier
then
if you
you-
tried to ride them both and they both ran off in different directions because you fell off.
It's pretty close.
You power walk your way south. Why don't you roll me a Constitution save?
All right. Okay, there it went. Whew.
All right.
Whew, that
So
was lucky.
you, motivated by whatever motivates goth girls, make pretty good speed. You're sleepy, but hitting the second wind, third wind, fourth wind, 12th wind probably at the time you get there, and it's starting to get dark again by the time you can see the lights of this vast town laying out in front of you. And you head down the road, road's pretty deserted at this point. And
Wait, I just have a quick question out of character. So she's arriving to town much after us?
earlier.
Well then why is it getting... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. All right,
She got
gotcha.
there the night before you. So, what are you doing?
I go up to see if there's anybody guarding the gate.
So you're kind of walking over there, down towards the town there?
Yeah.
Well, there.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's two guards standing out front, kind of just checking people entering and stuff.
Excuse me.
One bigger than the other.
I got the smaller one. Excuse me, I am seeking the tower.
He kind of looks over at his buddy. It's what you saw it, right? Or you can't? It's hard to. It's the big keep-looking tower thing on the island. Are you,
I
not from around here, are you?
I have never been in a town this big. I have just kept going straight.
Well. So you one of them? Never mind. Yeah, you head down the road and you hang a right, and they close their gates at a certain point, but
All right.
they're promised. If you hurry, you might make it.
All right, then I will hurry. She runs.
Oh my god.
Holding her skirt up. Yeah. So you make it over to the other one. There's another couple of guards standing in front of the bridge. That gate is closed. Port closes it down.
Oh, I am trying to get to the tower.
This guy has the same voice because I have so many voices. Do you have any business?
Yes.
Do you have any business you care to declare that will let you into the gate?
I mean, not particularly, but then she just lights her fingertips. There, I was told to go to the tower, so I am coming to the tower.
Technically, we're not supposed to let the public in after certain hours, but you're one of them folks.
If you are telling me I'm not allowed to declare, then I will accept this and leave with your blessing. What is your name so I can tell them?
Tank.
Tank? Alright, I will tell them the tank told me I did not have to declare. I
Well,
have your personal permission.
that would be up to you. I feel like I may not have the particular authority to declare that, and I think
You can take that
we are
up.
both on the level here where we know this.
You can take that up with your superiors. It is your choice. Are you going to let me in or not?
Roll a persuasion check.
I mean, I'm persuaded.
I am too. I'm like, Tank is not. Elspeth is not messing around. Tank better. Tank better. Oh
It's
my
very
God.
fitting of her charisma.
I mean, you got a letter or something you can show us? You know,
I did not get the letter because one of your people came and took me from my home and told me that I had to go declare to the tower.
where's he?
I don't know. He was when his friend died. It was very awkward. What is it that you want? I mean, I have proven to you that
I
can
think
do
I think the word you were looking for was sad, but
I have proven to you that I can do magic. What else is it you want? Do you want a bigger display? I can make an illusion.
I mean, I understand you're not from around here, but doing magic in this particular area is not like a great calling card. Not a fan personally, but you know, we all got our crosses to bear.
You have to excuse me, but
I
I
know
am
Jesus.
confused. I have been dragged halfway across the continent being told that I had to come and declare, and never in my wildest dreams did I expect to finally make it to the gate and be turned away.
Welcome to bureaucracy, Elspeth.
I don't make the rules. I mean, the gate stays up from dawn to dusk. As you can see, emotions towards the sky. It is past dusk.
Then I suppose I'm going to sit with you until morning. I hope you enjoy my company.
Please disperse.
I have nowhere to go.
Stop resisting.
How did Cag end up with this genius?
I don't know.
I
Can you-
really don't know.
It's pretty far, Brit. Can you wait on the other side?
I like it here because there's a shelter. She goes, she like sits down beside him. So where are you from? First name, last name, place of origin.
I love Elspeth.
I do love Elspeth so much.
We've missed her so much in
Pointedly
this
walks over to
session.
the other side of the gate.
Fine. This is fine by me. I'm a very interesting person. It is your loss. And she
There
sits.
needs to be an annoyance roll.
A performance.
She sits against the wall and probably dozes off and on in exhaustion until morning.
Yep. At some point, there's a guard shift. Have another guard coming. Like,
This is
Why
so
is there
much
people
better
sitting
than
here?
just riding with us the whole way.
Are you willing to let me into the gate, or do I have to wait more?
it opens first light.
And is it fine?
And so you sleep restlessly
Yep.
through the night. Take a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, take that.
Only one. I'm winning.
Yeah. In. So, morning shift comes around, and you hear this. You're probably woken up by this rassle of metal and clanking, clank, clank as the gates kind of rises up.
And I am already overwhelmed by Riverend's hospitality, as is everything I expected it would be.
We have a lot of fine inns and
Please,
other places to stay.
please do not speak to me. I have a horrible headache.
Please disperse.
She goes to the gate.
All right. So the gate opens. There is this large, almost keep-like structure with this. It's not like a tower. It has towers on it, but it's more like a castle than just a big mage tower. And it has this walkway up with arched supports leading up to the front gates, which are open. And there's some like some other buildings off to the side and whatnot.
Alright, she goes up to the main entrance looking area, just like wandering lost
Yeah.
and looking mildly panicked.
So you step inside. You know, there's not a lot of people around at this hour. wandering and stuff. This people are basically just opening up for the day. But you come in, you kind of step around in the entrance there, and there's almost like a reception desk, a table set up. There's a younger lady standing there, and you look lost.
I think I'm in the right place.
Well, you're here.
So I am.
Where are you supposed to be?
I was taken from my home and told that I had to declare to the tower.
Okay. So you're here to register? I was like trying to grasp that whole sentiment.
I suppose, if this is the word that you use.
All right, it's a little early. I might have you wait for a moment.
I need your name so I can tell them who told me to leave, that I could not register.
No, you don't have to leave now.
Oh, all right. Well, I will just sit here.
Well,
okay?
come with me. I will find you a nice bench.
No, thank you. I am fine. I will just wait.
Okay.
She stands there and stares.
This is very disconcerting.
It is, isn't it? I'm glad we feel the same.
Why don't I go look for somebody that can help you?
I don't mean to cause a fuss. It is fine. What if I just leave my name and go? Is that enough?
If you want to come back later, I'll be certainly.
Okay, I will wait.
I mean, I feel like this would have been even more fun if it was all of us here.
No, this is too perfect.
She literally starts like breathing in her hands.
So she leaves and goes away.
While she
Good job,
leaves,
brother.
Elspeth is going to ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay. All right. She's gone for about 15 minutes. She comes back up. Still looking. Kind of points at you happily and just disappears again, seeing you're there.
Happily.
I go over and I start looking at her desk.
It's more of like a table, set up. It's really. She has some basically a check-in sheet. She's the admin.
I use my free detect magic.
Okay.
Elspeth is having a magical panic attack.
Directly in that room, you wouldn't really sense anything magical in there.
Alright, I guess this is good.
So another 20 minutes goes by, and she comes back, and she kind of half jogs into the room, just holds up a finger at you, and then disappears again, and then she comes back
Every time she enters, she jumps.
yeah. She comes back a few seconds later, waving somebody else on, and this older lady, probably human, looks to be just white hair, 60s. Hold on 1 second.
You might want to 70s if she's got white hair. 60s is still pretty young.
No, she's 60s.
You know, white hair in your 40s.
Yep. She's pretty short. This kind of chiseled face. She looks at you and goes, "So you're the one waiting?"
I suppose I am.
Well, you seem to be in a hurry. Let's get this on. Come with me.
Alright. She follows.
She kind of leads you down one of the corridors and opens the door for you and leads you into this, waves you on into this kind of office thing. There's 2 chairs, a desk, and
She stops when she opens the door and she's like, "You should go in first."
okay. And she goes in.
She follows.
Yeah. So she goes behind the desk. There's this large wooden desk, and it has these bookshelves behind it. It's pretty cramped, but and she points to a chair. Have a seat.
And she looks around and she does not sit yet. She just kind of wanders on this side of the desk a little bit and looks around.
She temples her fingers. Just there, watches you for a few seconds. Sit.
I am more comfortable standing if that is okay.
No, sit.
All right, and she says,
My name is Gianna Becker. Adept, third circle. You are here to register, I understand.
so I am told.
First name, last name, and place of origin.
I love it.
She fits right in.
The name that my grandmother has given me is Elspeth Ivanov, though I know that my family's name is Yaroslav. I am from Havenwood. It is not really a town. It is
Kind of a graveyard.
it is not much of anywhere. My family, they are transient, I suppose you could say.
She kind of raises an eyebrow, both of the name and the. Anyway, long trip.
Very.
Sounds familiar.
I doubt it.
And how long have you known about your powers?
That is debatable. They did not come innately to me as they have others, but it is something that I have trained in my entire life.
Who taught you?
My grandmother, who is registered, I should note.
And her name would be?
Her name is Beatrix Yaroslav.
And care to demonstrate something?
I imagine her like at a typewriter, like.
Yeah.
Can I press? What does prestidigitate do? Okay.
She make like sparks and
Okay.
like candles.
She's just gonna like sparks from her fingers or something.
That's fine. And would you consider this being an effort for you?
I mean, this one, no.
Interesting.
It is very simple. I mean, you know this. It is a very amateur spell.
It is one of the first we teach, yes. How old are you?
I am 27.
No, I don't. Maybe not. I don't know.
I like this. It humanizes you.
Thank you. I don't get that very often. And you came here on your own behalf.
No, I was acquired by one of the I do not know what his proper title is. They are the Order of the Sadists,
Fucking hate
They were
every
of
one
the
of you.
Arch.
This is perhaps it, yes.
Yeah.
They were
And
seeking someone.
He did not accompany you?
He did, but he had other business to attend to.
That is fine. And she kind of takes this little notebook out and starts writing, and kind of ignores you for a couple of minutes while she just writes things down.
She drums her fingers on the chair and looks around. He did a very good job, you should know. I don't know if it matters for you or who I should tell, but he did a very good job.
It does not.
Oh, well.
It's not my job.
Oh, this is very pleasant.
So,
I mean,
have
I'm
you
having
come
a
to-
wonderful time.
This is
you come to
great.
study?
I could watch this all fucking day.
I have come to interact as little as possible.
That is an interesting stand to take.
I don't think I need your help, thank you.
You do not?
No. I am
But-
here because it is what I am told I must do.
Somebody in your position might want to.
How often do you hang people?
She kind of drops like a little It looks up at you. I can only think of a couple. What was your name again? You said.
I mean, I have two. Elspeth Ivanov and Elspeth Yaroslav.
You would ask that. So, you say that's easy. What would be the extent of what you have learned?
I mean, I don't I don't know. I can move things very fast. I can do this, and she like changes her hair to be a dark purple. A few things that I can do.
Well, we will have to have you assessed, of course.
Assessed for what? I don't understand. I mean, you
Your
can see that I do
knowledge.
magic, and I declared. So isn't that it? Don't I go now? I think we're finished.
No, we are not finished.
Oh, good. Okay, well. So what is this like then? What is the extent? What happens now?
Well, I am still registering you, so please hold.
This is the fucking DMV. Complete with sassy DMV lady.
You can ask questions when I'm done.
Oh, okay. Yes, see, this is everything my grandmother said it would be.
Minus the death.
Yet. Well,
I keep waiting for Alex to show up.
Have you ever you are older, have you ever heard of my grandmother?
That's a strong start.
not your grandmother.
Have you heard of my grandfather?
I have a passing acquaintance, I believe. What was his name?
Ivan Yaroslav.
Yes, I've heard of him.
Did you like him? I heard he was very charming.
Not what I met him. He was otherwise occupied.
Understood.
So, she takes out this. She pulls out a drawer and pulls out this ring, and she puts it on, and puts out this little piece of metal, and she presses the ring into the side of it. And this little flash of sparks on it.
She
And-
jumps.
Yeah. Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit. Well,
Are you going to touch me? Because I did not agree that you could touch me.
no, I am not going to touch you. Well,
Okay, thank you.
she pushes the piece of metal on over, and she has this thin, like almost like what's it called? Letter knife, and she puts it like next to it. If you would just, it needs a drop of blood, and put it on there and state your full name for the record.
I am not so comfortable with the concept of blood magic. I was thinking perhaps there was another way we could,
No, this is not blood magic. We don't deal with blood magic. This is simply a matter of identification.
I don't know if that is true because you see, I have seen a friend and he had this necklace, and I was able to get to know quite a bit about him. It was
Oh, so you know a tower mage?
No is perhaps not the right word.
Intimately.
It is almost safe to say I have been a tower mage, and the amount of information that I was able to garner quite easily was a bit disturbing. One might almost argue irresponsible.
It would be irresponsible not to be able to identify somebody who claims to be a.
I mean, I have been very
Mage.
forthcoming with who I am.
But this has nothing to do with blood magic. Blood magic is the practice of drawing power from the blood. This is merely using your blood to identify you.
It seems a bit extreme, that is all I'm saying.
Well, your objection is duly noted. Now, if you would please put a drop of blood on the metal.
And what happens if I refuse?
Well, that would not be up to me.
So perhaps I would like to before I commit to such a thing, I would like to know a little bit more about these necklaces, what they do. I mean, what is the purpose of this identification?
Some people wear them as bracelets, and she puts up her sleeve and she has it kind of like a medical badge.
Charming. This makes it no less of a collar, though. So what purpose does it serve?
It serves to be able to identify you if it's required. Should your powers grow unchecked or any other requirements, or
But
we
how
will
is
simply
it? But
know that nobody
there's
passes
a vast
off.
system. How are you able to be sure that everyone is wearing theirs?
We don't. It is in your benefit to wear it.
Dun dun
It
dun.
It puts you on the protection of the tower.
No. Oh, we lost you for a second.
Am I here?
Yep, you're back.
Hello.
Hi.
What did I say?
She said, you said it puts her under the protection of the tower.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know if protection is the right word. I mean, you have said that you know my grandfather, so I'm sure that you understand I am a little dubious about our interaction here.
Yes, the tower protects a lot of people.
So you say that it identifies.
If it is required. Only those that know how, of course. Should anybody try to pass themselves off as you, we'd be able to know if that it were not. Should any you be accused in the countryside of things that are unbecoming, we would know who you are and we would handle it internally.
How would you be able to know,
Rather-
though,
How would we be able to know what?
that it was me? I mean, it's not unless you were there. You say that it is able to determine if people's power has become unchecked. Is it able
No,
to track
this-
their power?
I think you're overstating what this is due. This is for identifying. Should it be required? It does not track you. It does not measure you.
Insight check.
Feel free.
Oh, not that it's gonna matter, guys.
1 second. 1 minute. You have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh man.
Way to be tired as fuck.
Yep. Where's my character sheet? Hold on. I apologize. Oh, ugh. Where am I? Ugh.
Price of sleeping on the ground.
And not sleeping and running, basically. She's not the most emotive person, but she also doesn't seem to care enough about you to lie to you about anything.
How are you able to guarantee that I wear this tracking device after you give it to me?
I'm not. As I said, this is in your interest. I don't know where you are from or where you have traveled, but magic is frowned upon.
Not where I am from.
Well,
All 8 of us.
your little hovel is surely quaint and full of people that appreciate you.
And people who
Outside of it, however, your little spark trick would probably garner attention.
I think before I am willing to give you my blood, I would like to see more of the tower than just, I mean, it is a big thing to ask of someone. I am not so ignorant as to think that there is not, possible consequences.
I'm here to register you. I'm not a tour.
Well, I do not feel that at this time I am confident in giving you my blood.
Right. Well, should you choose to return, I hope you will think better of it.
Then I just leave? That's it? You're just going to let me leave?
Unless we have reason to think otherwise. I will, of course, make note of this
I just get to walk
for
out?
future. This is not prison.
They're going to give you a 5-minute head start. They're sporting.
But then am I registered even without the band?
No. We cannot protect you if we don't fully know your identity.
I don't know if protecting is the right word here, but But I am mandated to register, right? So are there consequences?
Yes.
And they would be, in my hubble, we are not so aware of these things.
Why did you leave?
My town?
Yes.
Because I was taken by one of the people of the order.
I don't think they usually take people by force.
You missed the part where they killed another mage while they were there.
Hmm. And what was that mage doing?
I'm not sure personally. I mean, we have many people that come through who are fleeing from your tower and your knights.
You know names, perhaps, of any of those people?
Unfortunately, I do not. I am not allowed to speak to most of them.
I can see why.
I would be offended, but you are not the first person to say these things to me.
Well, I will take your name and we will put it up. And when you're decided to come back and register, and we can make sure that you are safe and accounted for.
So the woman refused to give her a tour of the tower? I'm just asking out of curiosity.
Alex asks from underneath the desk.
No, I'm asking out of character. Duh.
Like, a drawer opens up and Alex's head comes up out of it.
I would like to know, though, it does not seem that it should be so simple that you will simply let me walk away.
Our trackers like a challenge.
There are a lot of people with natural abilities. Probably more than we have registered. If you want to live outside of being recognized and outside of, tower protection, you would not be the first. You would not be the last. Should you make a name for yourself and people find out that you are not on the ruling or steering of the tower, it will not, usually in my experience, work out well for you.
Oh, so instead of sending the order after you, they just drum up a pitchfork mob.
Then what are the benefits of being registered for the tower? You say protection, but I am fairly confident that I do not need your assistance in that manner.
The tower holds a certain sway even in common man. We handle our disputes and things internally usually. We can't guarantee you won't be hung by a crazed mob in a small town somewhere, but you can.
My Baba could not guarantee that I would not be hung here.
Well, we're not going to hang you. I don't see any reason.
A final question then. If I was to register, do you think it would be possible for me to find out more information about my grandfather?
If you register and, go through orientation and all, the tower would be open to you as much as any student.
Orientation, what does that involve? That sounds like it takes a big sense.
Oh, it's a short, coursework takes a week or so. We go over the basics. We determine how much you know, where your potential. Quite frankly, it's not something I deal with, and nor do I really care about it.
Yes, you seem apathetic in general. All right, I think I am good for now. Then I will leave.
Do you come back?
Oh yes, I am very drawn to it.
Absolutely non-committal.
It was pleasant to meet you, Shauna Becker.
As I said, stay out of being noticed, and you will do just fine.
Perhaps. She leaves.
All right. Screeches the chair out of You kind of hitch this on a floor tile.
There is likely magic to fix that, Perhaps you should, try it sometime.
Fuck.
Magic and not a hammer. It's not a tool just to be spent wherever you so choose.
There we disagree, I see.
I imagine there's a lot of things we disagree on.
I would imagine so. Alright, I'm going to go now, thank you.
If Elspeth ever shows to class, her teachers are gonna fuck her down so hard.
Okay.
Alright, so you walk out.
She goes to the front desk though, and she goes, I have a quick question. If I wanted to get a tour of the tower, is that something that you guys do?
Yeah, you register, right?
Not yet. Are you registered? Are you can you, and she just presses dictation again.
Oh, yeah, yes, but I'm, that's pretty much what I can do. And she kind of holds up her hand and makes like a little ball of life glow in it.
You can do other things too, right? Is this something that came naturally to you? Is this something that you study?
No, it's natural, and that's almost the extent of my ability.
What is
I'm not like teacher or anything. I
is,
do what I can.
What has been your experience here? I mean, do you enjoy it? Do you like it? Does it bring you joy?
Oh yes, it's very pleasant. They have a huge library. I really wasted time in.
Oh, I do like libraries.
I mean,
oh, this is difficult.
I
Okay.
grew up on a farm, and this has been since I got here. I didn't really want to come back.
Do you know someone named Merkin?
No.
It's better for you. Okay, Jaina, do you know the woman I spoke to? Are
Yes.
they all like that? Why is she in such a bad mood?
Jaina is particular. She has her good sides some days.
I'm not so convinced. Are they all like this, or is it just Jaina? Is this just,
Oh, no. I mean, the teachers are nice.
Have you ever seen someone hung here?
No.
Do you have a necklace?
Yes. And she holds this like leather ribbon with like a tooth in it out.
No, but I mean like the one where they track you.
Oh, yes. And she kind of digs in the pocket and huts up her plate.
Do you ever use it do they ever use it to find people?
I don't use it at all. I just show it off.
No, but I mean other people. Did you know if they use it? Do you know what happens if people look at that thing?
They see my name. It's on here.
No, they see everything about you.
I mean, it's for identification.
Oh, never mind. Alright, well this has been educational. Thank you so much. What was your name again?
I don't know.
Sarah. It was a very
Mia.
nice Mia. Alright.
And as you say that, there's this elven man comes kind of half jogging down the hallway.
This is the first elf we've seen?
No. Tamora was an elf.
Okay.
Yeah.
He comes like half jogging. He comes up to you and kind of pants in your general direction as he catches breath.
Backs up.
Yeah, 6 feet.
Please do not touch me.
No. Excuse me. He seems very unused to actually jogging or using his body. Sorry. Sorry. Did you go
What?
with the
Are,
did you register?
Are you asking me if I gave them my blood? Because no, I did that. That is not an atrocious thing to ask somebody that you just met. This does not instill confidence. This organization is horrible.
This is a point we can discuss.
Do you know that where I come from, they say that you hang people, and then I show up and the first thing you ask me is to give you my blood? This is not, your publicity is just very poor.
Actually, it's a common misconception that when you hang, there's actually very little blood.
Well, this is the reassuring, I'm sorry, I'm caught a bit off guard. Who are you?
Oh, sorry. Master Magus Emran Sylvan.
Whoa, slower, please.
Master Magus Sam Sylvan.
All right. Wired. All right. I am Elspeth. Ivanova, Elspeth Yaroslav.
Yes, so I heard.
depending on the- okay,
Would you
go
come
Ask him if he knows Merkin. Ask him if he knows Merkin.
Do you have a moment to come with me?
I mean, I suppose so. I think that I have all the time in the world at the moment. All right, I'll just go.
All right. Okay, come. And he takes this deep breath and just catches it and walks off. This time, slowly.
Okay, she follows him.
All right. He takes you up the staircase, this opposite hallway, and gets up, and he leads you into this larger office, circular, with a has a alchemy set up on a table. There's a desk. There's some bookshelves.
I take it you are
Seems
not
lived in.
adept third circle then.
No. Did you? Who'd you talk to?
The really grouchy woman. She is older. She knew my
Oh, Becker.
grandfather. Yes, she was very
Yes.
charming.
Becker is a case of wanting to do things and not being able to.
This is understandable.
She also has a bit of a chip on shoulder with you in particular, I believe.
Wonderful.
Your grandfather happened to be here when she started, and she was exposed to certain things that may have predisposed her to not be pleasant.
I heard he was Right. So what did you want to speak about?
Well, so, one second. And he goes behind the desk, and he pulls out a door, and comes out. What did you know about your grandfather?
Not very much. I know that I am told by my baba that he was hung, and that she was with child with my father, and that she fled, taking what she could of his studies with her when she went.
That's where she went. That is all accurate, I assume. I don't know about the part with your family, but
I mean, I have a father, and I am here, so I think there are just reasons.
Obviously.
That is true.
evidence seems to suggest parts of that are true. But your grandfather had a certain proclivity for knowledge. All knowledge. Some not so good knowledge.
Such as what? She asked totally innocently.
All of it. If you could learn it, he wanted to know it, especially if it brought him power. You have to understand, he was not a bad man from what I can gather. I wasn't exactly close to him. But there's a certain point when things get out of hand.
Understood.
Good men are corrupted every day. In politics, with money, magic. It happens.
Of course.
And unfortunately falls to us at times to correct that, but that is not why I brought you. I simply wanted to give you this. And he holds out his hand and holds it up, and there's this thick, heavy, like brass ring with a dragon head on the top of it, his open jaw. This belonged to your grandfather.
What is it?
That's the one belonging he wanted to keep. He wanted to pass on. It was kind of hard to pass on this, apparently. The rest of your family ran away. But since you are relation, and this is what it is, this belongs to you.
She takes it. All right. Well, I think that you will not be surprised to hear that I have not heard the best things of the tower growing up as a child.
Oh, I don't know what you heard. I was not there.
That you kill everyone, pretty much. That you murdered my family.
Oh no, that's very rare.
Well, it is.
Every couple of decades, maybe.
Well, regardless, my grandfather did die here for reasons that were never told to me. So, I am hesitant to, walk in and give you my blood, but I hope that you will know by my appearance here that it is not my intention to run either or to deceive the tower in any way. I am just.
Oh no, you registered, so you should about be fine.
She said that I did not because I did not give her my blood.
Yes, that's. You did what?
I
That's
didn't-
registering.
She said that I have to, give her my blood and make the necklace to be registered.
Oh, it's not a necklace as much. No.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I have not done that, so I am not registered yet.
Oh, but you should do that.
I'm not sure that I should. I'm not really convinced. There is there is this night guy. He's been trying to convince me. I'm not sure yet, but
Night guy.
Yeah, she holds you in high regards. Oh, but well, is there anything I can do to convince you? I mean,
I keep asking for a tour, but everybody says this is not possible.
oh, we can. I mean, as a guest, I'm sure. I mean, sure we can arrange that.
That would
What
be wonderful.
are we hoping to see?
That you don't kill everyone. Really, that is pretty much my standard at this point. And that you don't use the necklaces to track me down.
I don't mean to put myself on the back foot here, but I don't think that would be part of the tour.
This is fair. You know what? I like you. You're very honest and wise. They should send you down to me too.
Oh, that's beneath me.
I think I like you. I have some friends, some of whom also wish to declare with the tower. I think that if it is okay, I would like to go and meet with them. But if I come back, would it be possible that I speak to you and not to Miss Becker?
Yes. Yes, of course. And he kind of sits down at his desk and he pulls out like several drawers and starts digging through and he's putting out like notebooks on the thing. And finally comes up with this signet thing and blows the dust off and holds it over a candle and just kind of stamps some wax on a blank piece of paper and hands it to you. Just give this to the Mia down there when you come back.
And
She will find me somewhere.
a final
Hopefully.
question. Do you, these identifications, you don't find them intrusive at all? I have examined someone else's and it was very, very personal.
They are for identification purposes, but
All right. And not,
how familiar are you with magic exactly?
I dabble,
Have you seen anybody change their shape?
on occasion. Yes.
Have you seen people disguise themselves?
Yes, this is something I am familiar with.
We can't exactly have a drawing as identification with these are the things we are up against.
This is very reasonable.
We'd have to be able to tell somebody is who they say they are, especially when it comes to a situation where we would need this identification.
But all I have to
I
do
would
is-
say it's very bad form just to, casually use these. These are when required only.
I mean, that is fair. But I mean, and just to be, to tell you, the individual that I examined he did consent to it. But I mean, it seems kind of sloppy. You give me a necklace, I throw it in the ditch, nobody knows who I am, where I am. I mean, it seems too simple for such a large organization.
I mean, we have most things about you written down the same. I'm sure you would ask questions, and quite frankly, it's more for your protection than falling under it. There was how are you familiar with that post-Ren history?
A bit.
Once the people started moving back again, magic was not seen upon kindly.
Yes, I am familiar with that.
There was before the tower. There were hanging, not by the tower, but anybody cast a spell or used magic or showed inclination for it.
But then a final question. If it is someone such as, say, my grandfather, who you say has become too corrupted by power, how are you able to find him and, see that